GHB TV. What's going on? A lot going on in boxing, man. Some things I understand, some things I don't. But I think we gotta set the record straight. Niggas is acting crazy, talking crazy. Whole time they got fights coming up. And we see how things turn out with the guys who's been overlooking their opponents. And I'm sensing that. Mm-mm. We ain't gonna let y'all get away with that. Dev Hall, what up? Kyle Hayden was popping. Brandon Alashik was popping. Marta Prince was popping. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Appreciate the love and support. Pump up the volume. What's going on? 2 cents in the building. Justin Jackson. Chipper Jones. That was my favorite pitcher back in the day. Chipper Jones. Hey, I'm watching GA's interview on TBIC right now. Oh man, Omic, I appreciate that. True King, what's going on, gang? What's the what's the vibe? Hey, listen, at the 5 minute mark, I'm gonna open up the gates, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna open up the floodgates because we on the stream yard. And I just want to know what's going on. First of all, I've been seeing an enormous amount of Norman Senior interviews, even a couple Norman Junior interviews. Now I know y'all all the way in Japan. Y'all slightly bored. I understand it. What's up, gang? Um, I know y'all slightly bored, but what's up with all the boots ducking talk? That's nonsense. And then it's crazy because he even tried to throw T.O. name in there. That's nonsense. Nonsense. Here's why. First of all, y'all had, I believe, 2 chances to make a fight with Boots Ennis. Didn't want to do it. Now all of a sudden, y'all booked for a fight. Y'all actually fighting this week in a couple days. Now all of a sudden, y'all want some trouble with Boots. Cut the malarkey. I'm calling the bullshit because y'all had the chance. It was even documented that y'all was in negotiations, and at one point the first offer was 750,000, got raised to like 1.2, got it all the way up to 1.7, and y'all didn't take it. Now all of a sudden y'all want to fight Boots in this? Come on, cut it out. Everybody know the game. Everybody know what goes on in the game. Everybody watching everybody, so motherfuckers know what's up. Everybody knew at some point Boots was going to head up to 54. Now that it's uh, interviews out and the word is out that he is going to 54, now everybody's saying that he was ducking. How? How is a man ducking by going up in weight? He not going down in weight, he going up in weight. Now, you mean to tell me he ducked Brian Norman Jr. when the offer was there for Brian Norman Jr. and he didn't take it? And then he haul ass. Here's the crazy thing: Brian Norman Jr. and Senior haul ass and took the fight in Japan when they only fought 2 weeks apart from their last fights. The last fights was only 2 weeks apart. Well, the fight, before Stanionis and before Sasaki, those fights was only 2 weeks apart. So you mean to tell me Norman just couldn't wait for Boots to get done with? Norman just couldn't. I mean, yeah, Norman couldn't. Norman Jr. couldn't just wait for Boots to get done with Stanionis, and then they go into negotiations. I don't understand that. Our ever, what's up? That shit don't make no sense. But it's documented that you guys was already in negotiation at one point with Boots in this, and y'all turned it down. So who ducking who? Then Tio, everybody know. Come on, Tio's full of shit. And if Boots Ennis would have jumped in the ring with Teofimo Lopez and beat the shit out of Lopez, what would everybody call Boots Ennis? A weight bully. Oh, he's weight bullying. Now he's picking on Tio, even though Tio was the one calling him out, trying to get the fight. That don't even make sense. y'all want my man to look bad, so bad that y'all gonna start making up shit and then trying to make it like you got a point when you already had the fight in your hands. You didn't want to. You know why? We know why you didn't want to fight Boots in this. Cause every time you got in the ring with him in a sparring session, he was kicking that ass. And he was kicking that ass so bad that when y'all did have a chance to get in the ring with him, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna fight Cuevas. I'm starting to think, did he really have an arm injury? Because he rehabbed pretty quick. I'm starting to think, did he really have an arm injury? Because he rehabbed pretty quick. The kid got back pretty quick from an arm injury. The boxing politics is too much at this. Yeah, that's why I've been staying off the tube lately. No, I definitely understand. No, don't get it fucked up. I definitely understand. First of all, everybody that's tapping in, man, I appreciate the love and support. I really do. But I'm trying to figure out, all of a sudden, my man is a duck now. That's just crazy. That's crazy. And I want to talk about this. Brian Norman Jr. and Sr., y'all doing so many interviews. Are y'all that confident y'all gonna beat Sasaki? And guess what? I want y'all to beat Sasaki. I hope y'all beat Sasaki. You know what I'm saying? But don't overlook Sasaki. I feel like y'all disrespecting Sasaki. I'm saying that because y'all over in his homeland, supposed to be getting acclimated, but the whole time y'all up doing interviews, time and time again. And I'm starting to feel like y'all taking Sasaki light. However, I told Bruce was going to outgrow the division. Enormous missed an opportunity. Yeah, they know that though, but they missed that opportunity on purpose. Let's be real. Nick Northington was popping. They missed that opportunity on purpose. It wasn't something that was like, oh man, we was trying to really get that. They wasn't trying to get it. It was in their hands. The fight was in their hands. They could have fought, listen, they could have fought Boots before Stanionis did. You know what I mean? But Norman Sr. realized we don't have any advantages fighting the Boots in us. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we don't have any advantages fighting Boots in this. If we fight him, we're gonna have to go up north. We don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? If we fight him, it's not gonna be a 10-pound weight class. He gonna blow up. You know, all this bullshit, all this scary shit. Cut this shit, man. Come on, Norman. You know better than that. Come on, brother. And y'all had the fight. That's the thing that's so crazy. We could have got Norman Jr. versus Boots Ennis before we saw Boots Ennis versus Stanionis. Stop that. Now, y'all all the way over in Japan showing y'all asses. Y'all showing y'all ass and y'all got to fight this week. I hope y'all focus on the fight because it don't look like y'all focus on the fight. It looks like y'all more focused on Boots Ennis at this point. Another thing is, who's going to be next for Richardson Hitchens? I hope it's Teofimo Lopez. I really do. I really would love to see that fight. I really would love to see that fight. I hope we get that fight. You know what I mean? Mississippi in the building. Norman could have had Boots fight, but let's be honest, Norman's still young and did right by not fighting Boots. So if that's the truth, Demetri Davis, and I appreciate your comment, brother. If that's the truth, if that's the truth, then why talk like you was really trying to fight him? Why do that? Why act like you really wanted some trouble? That's not what you wanted. You know what I mean? Hitchens versus Tio, man. I see. I ain't gonna lie. I think Hitchens pull it out, but I think Tio make it a tough fight on the early rounds. I say that because he gonna be real jumpy, jumping in and out with his shots. You know what I mean? But he gonna be on defense at the same time. Hitchens is a big guy. Good jab on him, beautiful jab on him. um, you know, and could hurt Tio. And I don't think Tio got the firepower to really keep him off him. That would be an interesting fight, to be honest. But I'm not understanding how the Normans are overlooking Sasaki. Is Sasaki, is he that much like of an opponent that you can go all the way to his crib and disrespect him? If that's the case, shut the fuck up. Normans is corny. Yeah, I don't get why all the boots talk now. You could have y'all could have had the boots fight before Stanionis had the fight. I don't understand all the boots talk right now. That's crazy. That's insane. Y'all had the fight. And Norman is talking crazy, and you ain't even getting the ring with Sasaki yet. You ain't even getting the rings with Sasaki. You better hope Sasaki don't go upside your motherfucking head. You over there. Bullshit. And y'all still worried about Boots. If Boots say that he leaving the division, then why we talking about him anymore? And then trying to call him a duck. You trying to downplay him. That's crazy. That's not even a chess move. That's a checkers move. It's funny. It's funny how y'all want to see some fighters build themselves and some fighters not, but he a champion. How the fuck you gonna build a champion? He a champion. His father bragged all day about how he made a champion. What's all the fucking building about? It wasn't no building process with Devin Haney. Once Devin Haney became champion, he was fighting tough. So now all of a sudden we letting guys build. Come on, cut the malarkey. I'm not being biased. I'm not. No, I'm not being biased because they talking like they wanted to fight and they had to fight. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why do people do this? Why do people come on here playing duffel bag? Appreciate the donation, gang. Stop playing on me. Behind closed door, Norman celebrated Boots going to 54. For sure they did. For sure they did. But I'm trying to figure. Everybody want to call me biased because the face of boxing is from Philadelphia, and the baddest motherfucker in boxing is from Philadelphia. So everybody want to call me biased. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cut it out. And it's crazy. The motherfuckers want to call me biased, and all of a sudden we got all these new 147 pounders now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Why y'all want to do that to me? If a deal on the table, you don't take it. If a deal on the table, you don't take it, it's a duck. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm a spirit, gang. I'm the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. How you gonna call a man a duck when you had the fight in your hands? And you damn near got the money you wanted. You was asking for 2.2 million. They offered at the end of the day 1.7. Just curious, who's the face of boxing from Philly? Can y'all tell this man True King who's the face of boxing? What's wrong with this guy? Where he been at? Come on, gang. What you a spirit? Or am I the spirit? I'm a spirit, gang. Stop playing with me, gang. Can y'all tell him please who's the face of boxing? This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. Can y'all tell him who's the face of boxing, please? No, Boots is the baddest motherfucker in boxing. Can y'all tell him who's the face of boxing? Thank you, the Walkers. What's wrong with him, Omic? What he don't know? What he ain't know? He ain't know I was the a true king. So you been coming on my lives and you ain't know I was the face of boxing, gang? Come on, gang. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, gang. Check him out. You ain't know it was me? Look at him, gang. This is my commentating face. This is an exciting fight, ladies and gentlemen. Are you serious, gang? You ain't know I was the face of boxing? Somebody got to catch him up. He must be new to GHB TV. He really don't know what's going on. He really ain't paying attention. Y'all see that number up there, 187. What that mean? Put something down. Stop playing with me, gang. I'm a spirit. I'm a spirit. Hey, what's wrong with these dudes, man? What's going on, gang? Chipper Jones, what up? Bodies? They don't know what's going on? The real question is why all these 140 guys so quiet with Russell? Yeah, we gonna get into that too. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how a true king been coming on my live and he don't know. A error. I got you when I go in the regular live. This I can't give you the wrench right now, but I got you. How you been coming? How you been coming on my live and you ain't know I was the face of boxing? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You my favorite personality. Been here though before you ever made the channel and you was punching. Yeah, but how you missed the fact? How you missed the fact that I'm the face of boxing? You ain't know that? You thought it was Tank or you thought it was Canelo? No, it's Greg Hackett, baby. Stop playing with me. No, but let's be real, man. Norman and them is out of pocket. Hey, the Walkers. I'm sorry about that. I tried to look at it, man. It is this shit acting crazy right now. I ain't gonna fraud, but I appreciate the donations. But how? I really do. But I'm trying to go back and look at it. But how? When I'm trying to do edit, we gotta run 2K soon for sure. I'm trying to figure out how these guys had to fight. They had to fight in their hands. They had to fight in the palm of their hands and didn't know the Walkers 199. I appreciate you. I'm from Cali. Even I know Greg. Even I know Greg face of boxing. Hey, real rap, man. Hey, the Walkers. I appreciate that, man. Come on, man. How he Norman could have had the fight before Stanionis. Norman could have had the fight before Stanionis. And now all of a sudden there's big interest in fighting Boots in this after the announcement has already been made that he's going to 154 pounds. Isn't that amazing? How quick the tables turn. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Greg Hackett. I appreciate the love and support. And guess what? I'm getting ready to open up the floodgates for the people to come in here and talk their shit. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, but this is what I need y'all to do. Please be respectful to those who are speaking. I want people when they listen back to the live, I want people to be able to hear the live nice and clear. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like tonight is gonna be one of those nights. It's gonna be a lot said, and we need to understand what's going on. I need understanding. I need understanding here. I don't want nobody to be confused when they listen back to this live. You feel me? So I really appreciate that. That's crazy. Let me go ahead and get the link. I can't believe Brian Norman, man. I can't believe he acting like that. The link is in the chat, gang. It's in there. I'm just really lost. I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe they acting like this. It was when Boots was definitely at 147 pounds. It was we gotta go do this and we got business to handle over here and all this and all that. It was a lot of excuses. Now all of a sudden he not ready. Some people say he not ready. Now all of a sudden, oh, you gotta let him grow. Now all of a sudden, Greg, you being biased. How am I being biased, gang? I only want to see fights, and I only want to see the best fights. This is crazy. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. And I don't even understand how y'all even okay with that. But I get it though. A lot of people don't want Boots to be the baddest motherfucker in boxing. But guess what? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. The kid worked for it. You know what I mean? He didn't get to go undisputed at 47. That was the goal. He didn't get to reach that goal. Okay, cool. But he did become unified champion. He did become the lineal champion. All right, we go up to 54, then we make it happen. But I just think it's crazy. I think it's crazy that now all of a sudden the Normans, knowing they not gonna get the fight now, all of a sudden they interested in the fight. Cut it out, gang. Stop playing with me. I'm a spirit. The link is in the chat, y'all. I mean, if don't nobody want to come talk, I can keep running my mouth. It is what it is. But I just can't believe this shit here. And then listen, Richardson Hitchens stops George Kambosos Saturday night. Beautiful work. I ain't gonna fraud. He put some beautiful work together. Slowed the man down, broke him up, stopped him, hit him with some beautiful body shots. He get in after the fight. He get the microphone and he say, "I want to definitely fight Devin Haney and fuck Devin Haney and all this crazy shit." And then Teofimo Lopez get in the ring. You know what I mean? He wrap his arm around him and he say to the camera, "Me and T.O. next," and this and that. But I can't tell what's going on with them guys. I can't tell if they friends or not, but we need to know what's going on. OJ.
Jig, what's happening?
I'm chilling, gang. I like that bucket, gang.
You like this bucket?
Yeah, that's smooth.
Yeah,
So
I'm on my
smooth.
hippie shit today, man. I got a hippie bucket on, man. Hey,
I already know.
you know
Talk to
what?
me.
I didn't even mention this when
Hmm.
Boots moved up, but I knew this was coming though. I knew this
Okay.
was coming. You know what I mean? Like I knew it was coming because Boots is the name who these guys need to attach themselves to. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like that's what
Mm.
like and then like you said, Boots is the baddest motherfucker coming out of Philly. So anybody in or around Boots attach their name to it. So
Mm.
what what uh what Norman did was he created the perfect clout chasing scenario. He attached
Mm-hmm.
himself to Boots, you, and YSM, and that's what he's
Mm.
doing now. Because for whatever reason, him or his son they don't have enough charisma where they can put shows on in Atlanta. So
Mm.
since my son is in the same division as this guy, this little young guy from Philly who got all the charisma where he filling up arenas, let me attach my name to them. And then his son was fortunate enough to get a belt. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, but I mean, you know, something, and it's not really so much Junior. Junior don't talk too much. I mean, sometimes you'll see him on interviews, but these guys need to understand, man. Like you just said, when you got to fight, you need to focus on your fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when you see guys like Boost and you see guys like Buzz, I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. They got a different type of they just got a different type of thing with them fighting. Like I'm not saying that the young boy from Norfolk can't fight. I'm not saying that because he can
Mm-hmm.
fight. He can fight
Mm-hmm.
his ass off. But there's a difference between a guy being a killer and
Mm-hmm.
a guy that's just good at fighting. And what I mean by that is just like how we was conversing earlier about that thing with Tank and Richardson and all of that. See,
Hey,
when Boots
Cash.
a butt,
Hey,
when
Cash.
Boots,
Hold on, EH.
hmm,
Hey, Cash, you can't come on here butt naked, bro. This boy naked on the live. What's up with him, gang?
We don't do that, Cash. Put your
oh
clothes,
he ain't know you was gonna screen him.
put your clothes on, freak nigga. Put your clothes on. We don't do
Oh,
that.
he a weirdo.
No, he on some freaky shit. And he in the kitchen.
Listen to that type of party, Cash.
My bad, EH. My bad,
No,
EH.
that's
Keep
correct.
spitting.
Oh my god, man.
Keep spitting. Keep spitting.
Hey, so Boots, Bud, Abdullah Mason, Bam, they don't need to get hyped up and excited and talking to people and doing all of that to go in the ring and annihilate you.
Yeah.
But what the young bull was doing all the talking, and you talking to a guy that you might fight, you might not fight. But then the fight in front of you, you knew you didn't make weight to make that fight. See, when you
Mm,
gotta hype yourself up all the time to get into something, you can fight. I'm not saying you can't fight, and I'm not saying you're a coward, but you're not a killer. And that's
mm,
why I said the way the young boy was sitting there just looking at him, he ain't in all the talking. He like, man, I'm getting ready to handle my fight, and we'll deal with that when we get to it. Like, Shorty, I'm telling you, it's something you can see in guys, man. And it's not about the ability. You know what I'm saying? We know you're not a coward because you get in the ring, but I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about that being a killer is different, man. And when you look at a Bud or a Boots or a Bam or Abdullah, you can see it, bro. They don't need all of that, bro. When I seen Bam down at the fucking hotel, you would think Bam like just got out of high school or something, get ready to go to
Yeah,
college, real
yeah,
quiet. Even when you speak to him, you're like, hey, what's up, man? Like he's really and get in that ring. Oh my God.
yeah. Real shit.
But
Hey, Chef, what's up, gang?
Hey, G, you see what hat I got on, right?
I
That's why I
already
wore
know.
it.
I know the vibes.
That's
Talk,
why. That's why I stepped in for a few. You feel me? It's late night. I caught you, but you see, you see the hat, right?
talk to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Talk to me.
Yo,
I
What's
G,
got
up
a
how
with you,
that?
question
cuz?
for you about that, Chef, too, when you finish.
I'm
Go ahead.
good.
G,
Chef,
how
talk
that?
to
I
me,
just got
Chef.
off work and
G,
shit.
how that fight was? G, you no. G, you talk to me. What you saying?
Well, you talking about Africa? Sharp. Oh, hey, listen, I gotta give him his credit. Sharp, on point. You know what I mean? He was poised. He was placing that right hand. The jab was a money jab. That was a get money jab. The body shot surprised me because I was caught. I'm waiting for the body shot, and he
Yeah, for
slid.
sure.
He slid it in there. Cambosis felt that motherfucker, and it stuck with him through the whole fight. You know what I mean? Then he hit him down there again. Had to finish him. I wasn't mad at him. Talk to me.
Yeah, I seen the same thing, but I ain't gonna lie. I think it was like round 7 or 8. Africa
Yeah.
kind of surprised me. I seen him do one of these and get low. You feel me? I didn't even know Africa had that in him. You feel me? Because
Mm.
he's sticking that jab and that right hand all night. But like pause. When I seen him get low and like go at Campos, I said, okay, he might. You know what I'm saying? He might. I just thought I just thought Africa was just going, beat his ass for 12 rounds. You feel me? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I didn't think he had that.
That
I didn't
extra
think he
push,
had that in him. You feel me? I didn't think he had that in him. You know what I'm saying? But it was
that
a
next
good.
level.
Yeah, it was a good rumble, but is Cambosis becoming the gatekeeper of 30, like 35 and 40? How y'all feel about that now?
Listen, man, you could say that, and it's fair to say, but Cambosis, the blueprint is out on him, like how to beat him. You just got to be sharp. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
go to
saying? And I see you with the rat.
your little rap. I just made that my fortune. I made me a little rap.
Yeah. You just the word is out on him. You gotta box him. You gotta outsmart him, outsharp him, and you could get him. The thing is, I don't think everybody could do that to him. Yeah, it take a boxing motherfucker to do that to him. Cause all the guys he lost to was boxing motherfuckers. A Devin Haney, a Lomachenko, and an Africa. I mean, those is three boxing dudes. So I think if it's a style like a fighting style, somebody who just want to come in there and mix, I think
Mhm.
Cambosis get the best of them in a mix. You know what I'm saying?
Did Cambosis like like did he become a star and like ran with that TO win? Because truthfully, it's like yeah, he beat Mickey Bay. I mean, he beat TO, but after TO, he had like two questionable, like outside of the Devin fight, outside of the Loma fight. Them two other joints he had at 35. Those I think he lost to Maxie Hughes. Me
Mm,
personally, I'm not sure about everybody else. I think he
mm,
lost to Maxie Hughes. And I don't know, but Campos, he a warrior. One thing I like about Campos is he gonna pop his shit. You feel me?
yeah,
He gonna pop his shit. Like he ain't never really ducked no smoke. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I'm just happy, Africa got, a little like he got like he getting some shine. You feel me?
yeah,
I like that for the young brother. For real.
yeah. He the king of New York right now. You know what I mean? He holding it down right now.
That shit ain't
I think
easy.
with the
New York
talent
will
at
turn on you
140,
fast.
though, would you say, Chef?
No, I was saying that's for Africa to be the king, you gotta be careful because New York, they ain't turn on you fast.
No, for sure, for sure.
Oh
What
shit,
you
but go ahead, you
saying?
keep saying.
What's good with it?
What's up, Key?
Man, I heard y'all talking about Hitchens, but I had to hop on here, gang. I like bruh. He looked good, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. He looked
Mm,
straight. Like he looked like he looked like he was able to tap into that dog part, you know what I'm saying, and get him out of there. I like that. Like, I didn't expect him to go there. I thought he was just gonna have like I thought it was gonna look like Liam Paro, to be honest. I thought it was gonna go 12. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna win off the jab and shit, but he got him out of there.
For sure. What what you think about the Normans all of a sudden saying they want to fight Boots when the fight was in their hands?
I think it just wasn't in the terms that they wanted. You know what I'm saying? I think it was business, bro. I think they wanted certain terms. They didn't get the terms they wanted, so they went and just took another fight so they can make some paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it was what niggas trying to make it be.
Yeah, I get that, but all of a sudden the energy is there when the energy wasn't.
Well, I think it's there because it makes sense for it to be there with everything that's going on in boxing. Like, niggas disappointing. Devin was disappointing. T.O. is that nigga just damn near he probably on powder or something. You know, Ryan just lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, boxing really in shambles. Like, boxing waiting on that next big fight if we just want to be real. Like, I mean, we gonna get it out of Bud and Canelo, but niggas want to see it out of that 140, that 147 group. They want to see it out of that.
But I'm saying, if you had the fight, you had it to 1.7, that would have been the most you
Yeah,
made in your career. We making this fight about money, but you fighting a guy who could possibly beat you because you fighting on their terms. The
yeah.
only thing that probably makes sense is the money. But my thing is,
I thought it was the
uh,
amount of fights though. I thought they weren't tripping about the bread. They wanted like a certain amount of like. I thought it was about like that part. It was like the structuring of the deal part. Like, I ain't think it was about the actual bread. It was like, okay, yeah, we want this much, but we want either this much or incentives or like just different shit like that. That's what I thought the mix up was. Which that happens in contracts, bro. It's just contracts. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I get it. I get all that. That's getting technical. I get
yeah,
all that.
yeah,
But it was a lot of talking around it. It was a lot of
right.
talking around it.
You
Now
said
y'all for
niggas,
sure.
you said if niggas wanted to fight, they would have fought. Type shit.
Right, but what I'm saying is now that he's definitely going to 154, now you sure you wanted to fight when you could have had the fight before Stanley Onis had the fight.
Right. You could have just fought him and it just been on some. I mean, I fuck with that, bro. I mean,
Especially if
I
you
can't say nothing because I know of a nigga who did it. So it's like, I mean, a nigga like Bud don't give a fuck. If you say 10 and he really just want to whoop your ass, he gonna take the 10 and whoop your ass. So I mean, but I also see it from the other side. I see it from the, a nigga,
but
trying
I'm
to.
saying, the whole time Norman has been saying, I know how to beat him. So why not fight him?
Niggas want it on their terms, bro. Niggas trying to talk business, bro. Like
But you
everybody
can't
the
sell.
king on their
How can
board,
you
bro. On their board,
Key,
niggas feel like they the king.
Key, let's be real, Key. Let's be real, Key. You can't sell 50 tickets in Atlanta. How you gonna get it on your terms?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How?
You gotta get it on other nigga terms, bro. It's just what it is.
If you can't sell 50 fucking tickets in Atlanta, how you gonna get it on your terms?
You,
How?
you talking crazy.
And niggas don't know that we know this. In Japan, where you about to fight, you're not fighting where Inoue be fighting at. Y'all about to fight at a gym, at a high school gym. Real shit. Look it up.
Crazy, bro.
Look it up. Y'all think I'm bullshitting.
Man,
I
what
believe you.
there, bro? We gotta get OG on here. He gotta defend himself, now. Shit.
No. We passed that because he done went crazy. He done went crazy. He done did like 20 interviews already.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Brian Norman Jr. He should have just said, man, Boots going to 154. Like, when I see him, I see him. You feel me? He ain't have to do all the all the extra. Well, not extra, but he ain't have to, like, he threw like a slight little jab at him. You feel me? I don't, you know what I'm saying? He could have just kept it funky. Like, listen, I'm fighting. Saying Sasaki Thursday. I could talk about that, at another time. Or, Boots at 154, I'm at 47. When we meet the crossroad, then we could squabble. But he had to throw a little short jab at him. You feel me?
Right. Now that's some real shit. I agree, bro.
Nick,
I agree with
Show me
everything
your
you
face,
say.
Nick. My bad. Show me your face, Nick. I
No
gotta know
freaky.
it's a real
He
situation.
ain't no freaky shit up here. You heard?
No,
Yeah.
no freaky.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here.
I mean, but I feel what you're saying. Like I said, I can see it from both sides. I see it like, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga offer you a certain amount of bread, it's like, shit, it's the most that I ever made. Yeah, I might want it in these terms. I might want this much up front. I might want this much on the back end. If we can't really make it work, I'll at least try to at least get 75% of what I want. And then if I can't get that, then yeah, I gotta walk. Like, if y'all just trying to really just, you know what I'm saying, really just do it all the way on
Yo,
your terms. It's like,
Yeah,
y'all know what's crazy. Y'all know what's crazy about what you saying. You know what's crazy about that?
what?
Devin Haney went to Australia 2 times in a row
Right,
and took the small share each
right,
time,
right.
even after he won.
Nah,
I don't think I could hear. I don't think I could listen to that, brother. I don't think I could listen to that because Brian Norman, you went you didn't like the first offer, which was 750. You didn't like the second offer, which was 1.3 or some shit. And
real,
then they get it to 1.7 and you still didn't want to take it.
real.
But then you go over to Japan and you fighting at a high school gym. This
What do you
shit
get? What?
crazy.
I mean, I ain't trying to pocket watch, but the number that they getting out there is, I mean, I mean, I don't know if it's a hell
Yeah, but it's
of a lot
yeah,
good.
but it's at the risk of you getting your head bust in Japan.
Nigga might be on that stuff in Japan.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm trying to say without saying it.
I don't think he finna,
Shit.
bro ain't good for real,
I,
bro.
s- I
Let's
say it for you.
let's
I say it for you, G. I know
let's
you better
call
sign a
it
contract.
straight.
I can say it.
The nigga
Yeah.
he fighting ain't good, bro. Like we know this, bro. We
Yeah,
know.
but we done seen already what happened when dudes overlook their opponents. It's been happening the last 4 weeks,
And,
five
but see, I
weeks.
don't think he overlooking him. I don't think he overlooking him.
What
I
you
don't think
mean?
he been over there for weeks. He ain't. Let's be honest. It's niggas who don't. It's niggas who.
It's only gonna be 2 weeks. They've been over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Other niggas go like a week and like I feel like they went more earlier because I remember him saying that they went earlier on some shit than other niggas who've gone over there.
Hey,
Man.
listen, the nigga he fighting
Man, man,
is that
I
the
ain't
same
saying
nigga who
go
beat up
tell
Pacquiao?
nigga Greg ain't hearing what he want to hear out of me.
No,
Fuck
it ain't
all this.
about no, it's not about hearing it. I want to hear what you're saying. Because
Right.
I'm trying to find out where this shit making sense. Because
bro.
how is somebody a duck for going up? I don't understand
What see
that
what I
part.
said about Boots that he ducked, I said he ducked Virgil because he said he wanted to go to 147 and he wanted to unify and he wanted to become undisputed. He didn't do that. He didn't follow through on what he said he wanted to do. And when he
Because he
was in
can't
the ring,
because he can't get these niggas in the ring. One of them fighting
like,
Pacquiao and the other one fighting a nigga we ain't never heard of.
yeah, but that don't mean you move up. That mean you just take like
So
go take one of these exhibition fights that's out here.
Nah.
Niggas
Yeah.
doing. Don't act like niggas ain't taking. Don't act like To
yeah,
versus
Who
but that don't mean
Jose or
but that
whoever
don't
the fuck wasn't.
who would you like? Who would you like to have seen Boots fight at 147 besides the other two
I mean,
niggas with the with the
I
two?
think how boxing is, bro. He could have did a catchweight exhibition versus a nigga like a Devin Haney and just made some bread, and then
Devin
Devin not trying to
Haney.
see
or
him right now.
whoever.
Devin not
Devin
trying to
Haney
see
not
him.
Devin
getting
said
in there.
Devin's at 147 according to what Devin is saying. That's what
Also,
you asked,
Pete,
you
Pete,
asked me
Pete.
what I would say.
No, but Pete, listen to what you just said. This nigga IBF champ, WBA champ, in Ring Magazine champ, and you telling him to do a catchweight for a nigga moving up.
Whoever, that's just an example. I'm
No,
saying like,
I'm just asking.
That's a
there's a lot,
bad that's a bad example.
there's a
No,
lot of
I'm just
out here.
asking
You
because
got
I
Spence, you got nigga like you could get some, you could get a
no
nigga like
nobody got Spence. Nobody got Spence.
why not?
Nobody.
Spence at the crib, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
Spence
Yeah,
Spence don't
see,
even got Spence right now.
hey, look, I ain't gonna
Chilling.
lie. You
Thank
know
you, Chef.
what's crazy? I told niggas, I had been told niggas he was gonna pack him up, bro. Just cause shit, bro. That nigga
I
Bud is
did
just a
too.
different type of nigga, bro. That nigga Bud.
Spence my
I was
Spence
just
my
having,
nigga. No Spence
yeah.
slander on this show.
Let me have let me ask y'all a question. How do
What's
y'all
up?
feel? And how important is mindset versus skill when you're talking about a fight? Any fight, anybody that you match up.
That's in life, period. That's in
Bro,
life, period. It
bro,
don't matter what sport. It don't matter what sport you're in. You can play motherfucking rugby, pickleball, tennis, whatever. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
saying that to say that's how I approach boxing. When I see two fighters, I'm looking at who has the most dog in every fight. Is who's the most dog, and then who's the most athletic. Then I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
say
what do that? Yeah,
that's
but
who.
what do
Yeah,
that mean? What do that mean when you fighting guys that we don't know? What do that mean?
What you
You
mean?
fought a guy. You fought a guy that you hit in the head twice
No,
and
for
he
sure,
quit.
100%. No, no,
You ain't got to.
I'm
You ain't.
talking about the high level fights. I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about
this.
the Roy
Yeah,
Jones versus
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's
Antonio
what I'm trying.
Carter.
But Key, that's what I'm trying to say, Key. How we gonna get the high level fights if you fighting other niggas? If you fighting these niggas we don't know nothing about,
Right,
and then trying to get credit off of them, talking
right,
about we knocking them out. You
right,
supposed to knock him out. The nigga ain't fighting a year and a half. You
right.
supposed to knock him out.
Who is this nigga? Is that the listen?
Where is he?
Is that the nigga who beat up Pacquiao or not?
No, the nigga. I'm talking about the nigga Quavez that he fought. I'm still on
Oh,
Norman.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You know
Oh,
the
he's
crazy
on.
thing. You know the crazy shit. I don't even know what the fuck the Norman said, bro. I stopped listening to that shit. They been talking so much bullshit since
Yeah,
last year. I don't even be listening to what the fuck they be saying. Niggas be having to fill me in, bro.
yeah,
Cause this,
me
cause
too.
this the new rap. Cause this the new rap.
It
Clip.
is, bro.
The new rap is Boots duck them and Tio and went up to 54. How you ducking if you
That's
going up?
that's what they said.
Yeah, that's the new
Bro,
rap.
you know
Okay,
what this
so this is
make
my
me feel
question.
like? You know what this shit make me feel like? This
Yeah.
shit make me feel like Friday when Debo came around. When he
Yup.
come around, I be
Okay, this
quiet.
is my question.
When he when he come around, I be quiet. But when he leave, I be talking again.
That's
This
Is he
right.
nigga just went up. Now you talking all that hot shit. You wasn't
Niggas,
talking that shit.
niggas tucking in their chains. Tuck my
right?
chain now.
So, man.
Yup.
Hey,
Yup.
now I got a question. So if he don't fight Virgil now that he's at 154, is that a duck?
Bro, bro,
Bro,
listen to what
we
you
gonna
Hey,
saying.
get
hey,
to
hey,
Listen,
Virgil.
hey,
listen to
Virgil,
what you
hey,
saying.
Virgil.
Listen
hey,
to what
let
you
me.
I'm just asking a
Hey,
question.
can I ask
No,
a
listen,
question real
hold on,
quick?
hold on. Listen to what you saying, bro. When they first of all, when they came up with the Virgil shit, that was Eddie and De La Hoya talking shit. That's them two niggas talking shit
Right,
while they sitting there drinking some
right,
bullshit, right?
Clap back Thursday and
Hear,
shit.
hear
right.
me out. Yeah, they sitting there on some drunk shit. They talking back and forth, right? Boo said at the time, it might be time for me to go up to 54. That's not saying I am going. That
yeah,
said might.
yeah.
Hold on. He said it might be time. Okay. Okay, he didn't go then, but he did get Stanionis. He beat the fucking death out of Stanionis, beat him to death,
Standing
right?
on
Left him
it.
stinking, right? All
Slow,
right,
slow.
now I'm gonna go to 54. What the now it's on Virgil. What you talking about? It's on Virgil. It ain't on Boots. It's on Virgil. We
Because
here now.
he the champ, is what you're saying.
It's nigga what you want to do. I'm here.
Right.
I'm here.
Right.
It's not gonna be if he do he want to fight Virgil? Who the fuck is Virgil? All of a sudden Virgil this big bad monster. Cut it out. Virgil, if you look at Virgil record, bro, it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas that ain't had no business in there with no big young motherfucker like
Yeah.
that.
Talk
Come
that
on,
shit. I
bro.
love this type of shit. Turn
Come
me
on,
up, nigga.
bro.
Turn me up. I'm with
Come
that.
on, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
Especially since he been at 54. Especially since he been at 54. Look at
Yeah.
his first
Talk
two
that.
fights at 54.
For
Virgil
sure.
next
I'm with you,
Virgil
bro.
Virgil
To
Virgil
me,
next fight
also kind of came out of nowhere. I'm gonna
Hold on,
be
let
gonna
me
be a
let me
tough
let me
one.
let me hear what bro saying, Chef. Oh, let me what you say, bro?
No, go ahead, bro.
no, I was just saying
You.
he to me, Virgil just really kind of started standing out his last couple fights that I've seen. I never really thought he was a big bad wolf. I thought he talked a good game. I felt like he just said he wasn't afraid to fight nobody. So if a nigga say that, I'm gonna take him for his word. If you say he ain't scared to fight nobody, I'll take him for his word for it. But
It's good, yeah, boys.
yeah,
You, what's up, bro?
I'm
Chilling,
saying
chilling.
is,
Hey,
I'm saying, when the fuck did Virgil? Let's be real. Let's be honest and real. Yeah, big, young, strong fighter. Yeah, he big and he strong. He young and all that. But when did he become a monster? Somebody that you don't want to fight. When he
right,
become that?
right. I don't think that.
All
I
right,
don't,
hey,
so that's what
Key.
I'm saying.
Hey, Key. How long you been watching boxing?
for a long time, bro. I ain't
A
gonna lie
long
to you.
time.
About
Yeah,
6 years.
I'm at the. I have, bro. I've been watching boxing for a minute, and I've been around boxing, bro. So it's like I'll be in the gyms. You know what I'm saying?
Key, tell the truth. Key, like 6 years.
Yeah, about 6 years, bro. About 6 years.
Okay,
But I've been in boxing too,
that.
and I've been around a lot of great niggas. Like I ain't
So
gonna say,
you in the Mayweather ever? Okay, all
yeah,
right.
No,
yeah.
that's not Mayweather era. No.
I'm more like niggas I
Yeah,
was in
he
the
just
gym with was like
a
Amir
That's Terrence
Khan.
Crawford.
Yeah,
a
I was
a
like Bud. Like I've been in camp with Bud. I done been
Errol
in camp
Spence,
with Amir
Terrence
Khan.
Crawford, all them
No,
boys.
I ain't never been around.
listen to me. Listen to me. When I say the Mayweather era, what
Right,
happens is it's just like in economics. When they
right,
announce a rate hike in the percentage rate, the effect don't take effect till later on. What you
mm,
seeing now is the Mayweather era because of the culture. And that's
mm,
why I asked him that because
respect.
first of all, in business, supply and demand is always the rule. It always is. It's the only how it's not supply and demand. And I'm gonna say it this way: if you're a white boy and it's a big white dude that got money, he'll put it behind you because
mm,
Lomachenko ain't never sell out shit. But
Facts.
mm-hmm.
Top Rank threw money at him, trying to make him like he was some great
Yeah, they
fighter, and they
had
were
dudes.
putting
They
money
had dudes
behind him
on
and
Muhammad
paying him.
Ali.
But he
Here we go.
no
Hey, quick
listen.
question. Hey, hey,
I'm
hold on,
hey, he
EH. Hold on,
speaking
real
some
quick.
business
Hold
shit.
on, quick question. Hold on, Cass. Listen, that's the real Bill Haney. That's the real Bill Haney down there, or that's a fake? I'm just asking for the panel.
Where?
In the comments, in the comments, talking shit. That's the real
Saying
Bill, or that's a fake
saying
Bill?
what?
Bill said, my son is the best in the entire sport. It's no debating that. There's no debating that statement. He got your favorite fighter shook.
Where he at? Where he say that
I
at?
don't
No,
know.
I
your
don't
son,
11,
that
Bill.
shit.
11:58.
Lie,
That's
Bill.
the real Bill, or it's a fake Bill?
I don't
Your
see
son
Yeah,
that.
how you read
sucks,
the?
man.
How you used to read the comments on this joint?
It might be the fake Bill.
Man, tell Bill his son ain't good, bro. His son got shit beat out of him.
I'm
And
trying to figure out if that's the real Bill.
Nah, Dev definitely good.
No, Devin Haney, you can't sleep on Devin Haney.
oh,
That's
Now
Brian.
Devin
crazy.
Haney,
Ho, ho,
I'm
ho,
now
not
Devin
ho,
playing
Haney
ho.
with y'all
nice.
niggas,
Ho,
bro. That
ho, ho.
nigga sucks.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, bro,
If you
I'm
gonna
not.
talk about
I'm not
Virgil,
gonna say he's
if you
great,
gonna
bro. He's a
if
good
you gonna
fighter.
talk about Virgil and you gonna talk about resumes, Dev got one of the best resumes. He do.
I'm
He
talking about
do.
what he looked like right now.
What you mean?
That's
He
only
looked
one
like he
That's
was
fight.
You going
born
off? You going
bad.
last.
off the
Nigga,
last
Only one
fight?
imagine
fight.
the fight before that
Oh
he got
no,
whooped in
niggas is
some fucking
crazy.
Uggs.
It's
He
only
had some
one
fucking
fight,
Uggs
bro.
on and was getting his
Niggas is
ass whooped by
crazy.
the crazy Mexican nigga. You're not finna
Niggas
make me act
crazy.
like I didn't see what I see, bro. I'm not
Niggas
finna
is
play with you
crazy,
tonight.
bro.
I'm
And
not
you,
finna play with
yo,
you, bro. That nigga
y'all
had on
niggas
the Ugg
crazy.
jumper and got his ass whooped by a crazy
I ain't
Mexican
gonna
nigga.
lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I done seen some of my favorite fighters get treated. I don't. So I don't.
Treated bad.
Yo,
I
we in the
haven't.
era. The
I've
era is
never
different.
seen a nigga that I fuck with heavy get his ass
Hey,
You
whooped.
just
Yo,
start
we in the
watching
era now
boxing.
where
All right,
boys
it's
can't
just
take
what it is,
these
nigga.
boys
I'm
can't take
You
sorry.
just
losses no
start,
more,
but you
man.
can't talk. You
I'm
can't
sorry.
really. But listen, you can't really talk boxing if you just start
Man, yes,
watching
I
boxing.
can. Yes,
No,
I
you
can.
can't.
Yes,
Yo,
You
I
y'all
just start
boys,
can.
watching boxing.
y'all
Yes,
boys,
You
I
we in the
just
do.
era. We in the
I ain't
era
watching.
now where you gotta be undefeated, man. Ain't like back in the day where you take a loss,
No,
you still
for
gonna
sure.
be great.
I'm
Now this era
bullshitting
now you
though.
gotta
I'm
be
bullshitting.
undefeated to be great.
I'm bullshitting. I just when I say great, I mean like bro is good, but he ain't like top five, and that's okay. Everybody ain't gonna be top five.
but
Like
this the
everybody,
thing. But this the
yeah.
thing. But this the thing.
25.
That nigga
Everybody ain't
took.
gonna be Tom Brady, bro. Somebody
No,
got to
but
be
listen.
fucking Joe
No,
Flacco. Joe
we
Flacco got
don't.
a Super Bowl. It don't
But
matter.
that's the thing.
Free Trevor.
But that's the thing. That's why we love this game because we know that already. What I'm saying is, if you look at the nigga resume, his resume better than a lot of niggas' resumes
That's a
for
With you.
fact.
sure. Now
That's
I'm
a
here's
with
the
fact.
you.
thing.
I
Now
we
here's the
agreeing
thing.
on that. I agree.
Hey, one at a
Hold on,
time. Hold on, bro.
hold on, though.
Go ahead, G.
How many? Also, how many of them niggas gonna get back up and keep fighting? A lot of them niggas not gonna keep fighting,
That's
bro.
a
They
fact.
not, bro.
Fact.
They
No, that's
not.
real. That's
Niggas
real.
be
Fact.
faking.
That's real.
Niggas be doing a lot of faking. And I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of y'all, it be y'all favorite niggas. It be doing a lot of crazy, creepy shit. And when niggas try to act like they don't see it, no, we
Yo,
not gonna do
Greg.
that.
Yo,
Yo,
Greg. We in
talk
different
to me.
times now. I feel like, man. Back in the day, Ali, Joe Frazier, them boys can take loss and still be great. Now the era changed. You take an L, you trash. It
But
shouldn't
the
be like that.
but
Yeah,
guess what the difference is? The difference is these niggas not even fighting nobody. That's the
That's a
crazy
fact.
part.
that's what
That's
Y'all
a
I'm
niggas is
fact.
saying. Niggas
y'all
ain't
fighting
fighting
niggas.
nobody. Niggas ain't
Y'all
got niggas not being
Hey, somebody.
niggas not being forced to, but it's like how we talked
I mean,
about
Devin fought
last
Ryan.
time we
That's
had the
somebody though. He's
conversation,
still,
bro. We
yeah.
was talking about the fact that there should be a commission in place. One,
Somebody get that nigga out of here.
most importantly for insurance for niggas, for the facts that niggas don't have insurance out when they in camp, which is fucking crazy. Because if you get hurt, that means you get no back end money, you get nothing. Like first of all,
welcome
secondly,
to the mob, man. Welcome to the mob.
it
Top dog.
also you be able to have a lineup of who you gonna fight, nigga. If the Chiefs is on the schedule, you play the fucking Chiefs. You don't get to avoid the Chiefs. Canelo, you don't get to avoid Benavidez when he's sitting there for 3 years. And the nigga Benavidez told me out of his own mouth, "Hey, bro, that shit was fucked up."
Hey,
I beat everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah. What if they
hold on.
get
Let me
hurt
stop
though?
I didn't
you.
get a
Hold
chance to
up. Let me
fight him.
What if
stop
they
you in
get
your
hurt?
tracks.
It's like,
Hold
What if
up.
they get hurt?
Hold up. Hold on
go,
for a
go,
hot
go,
second. Hold
go.
on, everybody, for a hot second, please. I'm sorry to get like this because I don't like to get like this. Y'all keep saying ducking, right? When they mentioned Murder to Zaliev for Virgil, Oscar De La Hoya didn't even let the shit dry up. He said, fuck no. So what is y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? If you in a division and you one of the top guys in the division and they match you up with one of the top guys in the division, your promoter allowed to turn it down that fast without
Look,
even asking you?
look.
Y'all niggas tripping. And
I
y'all gonna
agree with
keep
all
saying
that.
Virgil for Boots? Y'all niggas tripping. He gonna kill that little nigga. I swear. On my mama, he gonna beat the shit out of him, bro. He gonna beat the shit out of Virgil, bro.
Talk that shit.
That's
I love
on
that
my
shit.
no. That's not on no fan shit.
No, I
That
know. No,
he gonna beat.
that's
He gonna
because you
beat
really
Virgil,
know, and I
bro.
understand the
Bro,
perspective that
he
you
going
come from.
you.
I understand.
It's the fact. It's the fact that everybody keeps saying ducking, but they gave him a match and they said no right away. He not ready, and the excuse they used was he been in 2 tough fights in a row. What? This is
That's what he
boxing.
said.
So,
That's
This
what
is
he said.
boxing,
I
Yeah.
mean, but like we just said, bro, niggas got to take care of themselves because they not getting taken
bro. This
care of
boxing, bro.
outside.
Don't nobody
They
care about all that, bro.
you
This
got to, bro. You
Bro,
got
boxing,
if your body not taken care of, nigga, you can't fight. If your
bro. Them
shoulder hurt,
NFL, them
your
NFL
hand hurt,
niggas.
you can't fight.
Hey,
So
bro. Hey, bro. Them NFL niggas be on so much drugs, bro. I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro.
bro, listen. If Eddie Hearn came out and said, "Nah, Boots can't fight. Boots can't fight. That nigga for the IBF because he had 2 tough fights." The whole world would have been like, "Yo, this
right.
nigga Boots, he ducking. He, you know what I'm saying? He this, he that. Come on,
Niggas
man.
got
Keep the
crazy.
gotta keep the same energy. You feel me?
They would have got crazy.
I
They would
Yeah.
have
just
got
Well, I
crazy.
tell you what, at this point, Boots is at 154.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Murder is probably going to be his toughest fight because of that dude's size. But at this point, all that other shit is in the past now. Because most people were saying they wanted him to go to 154. He's there now. So
This is
we're going to
crazy.
see. From this
Now they
point,
gonna
we're going to
now
see.
they gonna
He
take go
at
to 60.
154. So everybody that is a Boots hater, or if you just not really sold on Boots, or if you just want to criticize Boots, fine. He at 154 now. Because I already know what's going to happen. People
This
going to
is
keep
crazy.
talking and they going to say he need to fight Benavidez. He need to fight Usyk. I already know. I seen the same
Oh
shit with
man.
Floyd. When you good, people be jealous. And I don't know why. When you uber talented and don't be black, people just gonna be jealous. And it don't even matter. It could be a Mexican, it could be a black person, it could be a white person. People just hate you when you great.
That's what
They just
happened.
I
do.
mean,
I don't
me
know
personally,
why,
I think
but they
me
just
personally,
do.
I
Yeah.
Because to have 2 147-pound champions, business says supply and demand. So you know if you step into the ring with Boots, you're gonna have an arena where 14,000 people are gonna see you. So I'm in Dallas. Mario is in San Antonio. That's where he from. He ain't never did nothing big down in San Antonio, and he been fighting on a with more exposure longer than Boots had. Norman, come on, man. He ain't did nothing in Atlanta. They don't even know him in Atlanta.
Bro, I'm
That's
gonna put it
crazy.
like
So
this.
supply and demand says that when you talking to Boots and he got a belt and you got a belt, he's the man with the leverage. Now, whoever don't like it, you just talking shit because you don't watch boxing and you don't understand business. It's always been that way. And Virgil live up the street from me in Grand Prairie. He's probably never did. He's maybe did 7 or 8,000, maybe. And I'm being generous. But even with that, they saying that Boots ducked him at 54. He was supposed to fight Terrence Crawford. That's who Virgil was supposed to fight. The Terrence Crawford fight fell out because Terrence going for bigger fish. He ain't worried about no damn
Yeah, he already
Virgil.
exited out.
Ain't worried about
So they
ain't
tried
worried
to
about
so they
Virgil.
tried to so Eddie and them tried to throw Boots in there. That's what happened. But okay, even if you want to say, even if you want to go with that narrative, well, guess what? He at 54 now. And he got offered the fight. Virgil said he won't be ready in August, maybe
They
in
said his hand
September.
messed up, right?
I mean,
But
I think
whatever it is, we'll
Yeah.
see. Because Boots gonna be there for a minute. So now we'll see. We
yeah.
will see.
I mean, I think he stops Fundora. Me personally, you know what I'm saying. So I think
He stops who?
Fundora easy. I
He
think he.
wrecking all them motherfuckers at 154. His toughest fight gonna be Murder. He wrecking them dudes.
Yeah, I think that's
And
him.
I
and
don't
I want
think
to see.
I don't think Murder gonna be tough, EH, because I don't think Murder feet fast enough.
And I'm just saying that because of his size, because he a big dude. But
You
man,
talking about?
everybody else at 54 getting wrecked. But we gonna see though. We gonna see
He
who
got
step
them
up to the
bodies up
plate.
there though.
Yeah, it's only one way to find out, bro. Niggas got to fight, bro, and
He
It's
got
that's
them
gonna
my
get
bodies
that's
up
all I'm
it's
saying.
there.
gonna
I
get
just
it's
I just
gonna
wish
get
niggas could have
nasty.
more consistent fights and make more bread because niggas be sitting around waiting for their paper, bro.
So
I
this what so this what I'm saying. With you saying that, and a nigga say, yo, I wanna fight, I wanna get the hopefully get the undisputed. Two niggas go take two different type of fights. One of them fighting Pacquiao and one of them fighting Pacquiao little cousin.
Right.
This shit crazy.
Right. No,
This
I
shit,
agree with you.
and
I
they
agree
and
with you.
they only fought 2 weeks apart.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they, you know what I'm saying. But he was waiting on Boots. It was 2 weeks.
Yeah, it wasn't months. It
He
was just
said
a couple of
he
days.
said in the post fight press conference, "Oh, I'm a grown man. I ain't waiting on another man. Nigga, you just got out the ring 20 minutes ago. You already figuring out a way to duck." But nobody say that
Already
shit.
figuring it out.
Nah, but nah, he already had that contract signed.
Yeah,
I
he
know he had
did.
that contract signed.
Yo, Greg.
It was too
Yo,
soon.
Greg. Why they
Yo,
say that arena is like on the whole like 5,000 people?
Cause
that's
it
what I
is.
said.
That's
It's a
all it
high
was,
Yeah.
school
bro.
gym, bro. He fighting at a high school gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's what I'm
wasn't
saying,
trolling
bro.
for shit. G said it only hold 5,000, bro.
That's
Or
what I'm trying to say,
500.
bro. They fighting at a high school basketball gym, bro. No bullshit, bro.
Like dang.
And I found that out a couple weeks ago, bro. Nigga
I
called
heard
me
I
with that.
heard I heard Ness say that's joint on his live.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Come on, bro. So you want to fight in front of 5,000 in Japan instead of 15 to 20,000 in America? That's crazy. That's crazy. The
That
game
shit would have
crazy.
had at least 18,000 in Wells
This
Fargo, bro.
this my question. If they really want to fight, why can't they just meet at a catch and just fight?
Cause it ain't
Right?
that.
It gotta be who wanna fight. And
Cause
fighting them
niggas,
might not
It
want
take
to.
cause
two. It take two to tango.
they not making the kind of money to just be fighting. They wanna
So, some need to
niggas
be on
want
the line. You saying?
niggas want the decorations that come with it because then from there then you can start calling shots. But niggas, but that's why I'm saying for you when you said that they want some terms, how you getting terms and you can't sell
But
fucking 20 tickets where you from? You
right.
can't
But
sell
this
20
is this
tickets
is
where you
where
from.
boxing is, bro. And it's sad is the fact that
No, it's not like
you have
that.
niggas
No,
like Jake
it's
Paul who in it, and the nigga like Jake Paul is gonna make $10 million for fighting fucking
not man,
nobody.
fuck Jake Paul. We talking
Listen,
about
that's
You,
the
no,
winner, bro.
I'm talking about the money, bro. I'm telling you the shit that I've seen with my own eyes. Niggas talk and boxers that we watch on TV that I know talk about it, so I know niggas thinking about it. Niggas is thinking about that money, nigga.
I'm
Niggas
not
thinking
telling
about
you,
that.
I'm not
That's
telling
what niggas
you,
is thinking about.
I'm not,
Niggas not
but
even
this what I'm
necessarily caring
saying.
about
This what
the
I'm
belt, bro.
saying.
Niggas don't
This what
care
I'm
about that
saying.
shit no more. Niggas
But
care
this
about
is what
that
I'm
money.
saying. But this is what I'm saying. I'm not telling you you don't know nobody. I ain't telling you that. I'm saying what the fuck is you talking for if you ain't trying to fight? Why you talking?
Because niggas got
What
Twitter,
you
nigga. And that's
talking
what
for?
niggas do.
So what
That's
we
just what
saying it.
niggas
So
do.
what we saying.
Man. Niggas
So
on
what we
Twitter talking. That's just what they do.
so
Bro,
what we saying is so we accepting the clout chasing. That's what we accepting. We
No, we
accepting
ain't
that now.
accepting it. We just know that this is what boxing is now.
No,
That's
it's
what
not that.
boxing
It's
is.
not that.
Bro, you see these niggas doing it. They just say crazy shit. T.O. talking about
No.
nigga. Ryan going crazy. Shakur and Tank them be going back and forth. Nigga,
Yeah,
everybody
but
just talking
Shakur,
this shit is what it is
but
now.
this the
What
thing.
it
But
is.
this the difference. But this the thing. Shakur say he want that fight. He really mean it. Tank keep
Yeah.
trying to downplay him.
Right,
Tank keep saying, man, what he do? He ain't do nothing.
right.
He ain't do nothing.
Some
That's
niggas don't really
corny.
want to fight, bro, and
But
that's a
how
thing.
you gonna call a nigga? How you gonna call a nigga that's a 3 division champ say the nigga ain't did nothing?
Right.
These niggas crazy.
That's
G,
my
These niggas is
hey
crazy,
he,
G,
man.
G,
he,
G.
he
Let
ain't
me
a full
interject this real
unified
quick.
champ.
this corny,
Since you
bro.
said it, Otto it's called Otto City Gymnasium, right? And size 1,824 meters, 2,186 fixed seats, 10 wheelchair seats, 1,816
10
movable seats.
wheelchair seats. Dang.
Listen,
They
I'm
about
giving
to
you the stats on. I
they
just went
about
to the
to lap
website.
up in there.
Total of 4,012 seats. Fuck Norman. Fuck the Normans, bro.
It's
Fuck
called
Niggas
my
is
basement.
pussies, man. They
hey,
clout
hey,
chase you. That's a that's an exa- that's a classic
Key.
example.
Hey,
That's a
Key.
classic example of a clout chaser. It's okay if you don't want to fight somebody. Cause I've had situations in my life where I ain't want to fight somebody and I shut the fuck up. Cause I don't want to fight you. Cause I know you
Hey,
probably
Key.
will whoop my ass. So I'm gonna be quiet. They want to talk and don't want to fight and taking that little bit of money. Get the
Hey,
fuck out
Key.
of here. Them motherfuckers is
He
them
getting paid.
niggas is
Hey,
corny,
Key.
man.
Hey,
Them
Key.
niggas is corny.
Hey,
Talking
Key.
shit.
Guess what,
Yeah.
Key? Guess
You
what,
what's up,
Key?
bro? What's up?
Guess what, Key?
What's
I've
up?
been a B-side fighter my whole career. I fought in front of more people than that.
Look, nigga,
That's
you a gangster,
crazy.
Hey, and
nigga.
That's out of
and that
pocket.
last fight you
Look,
had was a good ass
I
fight
never
too.
That's
questioned
out
no
of
gangster,
pocket.
nigga, because that's why the very first thing
This
I
nigga's
said
the
is
this
this.
nigga's a world champion, and you going all the way to Japan to fight in front of 4,300 people. I'm done with niggas. I
But
don't
this,
want to talk about these niggas no
I
more.
ain't gonna. How do you feel
Thank
about
you.
what his dad said though?
New
I'm
subject, man.
getting
Fuck.
mad.
How you feel about what his pop said? His pop said he wanted him to be
I'm getting mad,
worldwide,
bro.
a
I'm
worldwide
getting
name.
mad,
He
bro.
wanted him to fight on the worldwide stage.
Yo,
Bro, I'm getting mad.
He getting
So
mad.
G, you saying you did more than 4,000 people. You saying that's what you saying?
I
No,
fought
gang.
when I
I'm saying
fought
what his
when I
dad said.
fought
Hold
What his
on,
dad
Key.
said.
Hold
when
on,
I
Key.
fought when I fought at the Fantasy Springs Resort and Casino in
Yeah,
California on the
yeah.
Arislandi Lara undercard.
Uh huh.
I fought in front of 5,000 Mexicans.
Wow.
These niggas is wild. These niggas is wild.
Wow.
Talk your
I'm
shit,
done.
nigga.
How many years?
Talk
How
your
many years
shit.
ago that
Yeah,
was?
Greg mad.
That was like 14 years ago.
Nigga.
I don't even want to
So
talk
listen,
about these niggas.
if that was today, that's what like 10,000. Oh, all right,
$10,000
this nigga can't do five.
on the
This nigga can't do
Arislandi
four.
London Lara undercard. These niggas is turkeys, and you went all
Hey,
the way to
Wow.
Japan. You went all the way to Japan to
Y'all
fight in
got a
front of 4,300.
y'all got a fancy
Wow.
fight for y'all boys.
Done
what's
with
What's
up?
niggas.
that?
Regis versus Cambosis.
I love that fight. I love that fight.
That's a
Regis
good.
versus Cambosis
That's
right
an
now?
interesting.
That's an action packed fight.
Right,
He
that's in
don't.
the middle of the ring
Yeah,
all night.
that definitely should be the opener for sure.
That's an
That could
action
be a
packed
co-main
fight.
event. You ask me.
No, I ain't
At,
gonna
yeah.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Regis might stop Cambosis. I ain't gonna front.
But that's an
at,
action fight. That's an
at,
action.
at, at,
So
at this
G,
point,
according to Chef, I'm the only one that said that Africa was gonna stop Cambosis, huh?
No, I said it, yo. I said it too. I told my man
What you
that
say?
Oh.
G. I
What you
said that
say?
too.
I said that Africa was gonna stop Cambosis.
No,
Yo,
no, I
EA,
wasn't
I
talking
ain't
to you,
saying
Ed,
on
because
here.
I came back and watched the live, on my free time, and I heard a lot of chatter from a lot of different folks. You feel me? They was just talking crazy about my son in Africa.
Yo, EA,
So
I
I
said the
Mhm.
heard.
same thing, but I ain't never saying on here though.
Yeah, that
But
shit
listen,
And
crazy.
I said it.
who
I
fighting this
said
week?
I actually said it after the weigh-in because when George Cambosis pushed Africa, I was
Hmm.
like, "Oh, he in trouble," because it was gonna make Africa get confidence. Because he's like, "That's a little weak dude to me."
Right.
After like the third or fourth round, Africa was like, "Man, this motherfucker can't hurt me." That's why he
Mhm.
started walking him down. I knew he was gonna stop. I already knew he
Hey,
was gonna dissect him. I knew he was gonna beat him. But when I seen that push, I was like, "Oh, shit,
Yo,
he in
yo,
trouble."
you know what fight mad
hey,
quiet right now that nobody talking about? That Wilder fight. I hear
Yeah,
nobody talking about that joint.
yeah. I don't
yo,
know the guy he fighting though, but I seen him today on the live.
Yo,
He was
any of y'all
talking.
boys know him?
Nah.
No,
nah,
I didn't know
no.
Wilder had a fight. He got a
Yeah,
He
fight.
fight.
Wilder.
He
Wilder
fight this
fighting. He
month, 27th, I
he
think.
fighting on the
Hey,
27th.
I got a question,
What,
G, real fast.
what network?
About Africa
BLK.
too.
Black BLK
I
Prime.
I ain't watched BLK since Greg was on that shit.
That's a fact.
Correct. Only reason I subbed to that shit.
That's a fact. Last time I watched it too. Clip.
Yeah, I
Nigga,
ain't go front. That's the last time I watched BLK too.
niggas
Word.
wild. Niggas is
Hey,
wild.
Oh
hey,
God.
did any of y'all see Truck last fight?
Not the last one, no.
The last
Okay,
one.
he fought somebody named Trevor Smith. The dude was
Matter of
two and
fact, that
five.
was the
I,
that
Hey,
was the
now I got a
that was the
question,
fight.
G.
That was the fight he weighed like 180, right?
Yo,
I don't know. I didn't see it. I'm just wondering how he gonna look against Jihad because I've seen
Oh
more
yeah,
of
that's this
Jihad
weekend.
in the last 6 months than I've seen of Trump. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't
So
seen
I'm trying
Jahad
to.
fight since he fought the dude from my town, Buffalo, Charles Garner. That's the last time I seen Jahad Tucker fight.
Yeah, they fight this weekend actually.
That's
Cause the
gonna be
last
a
time I
good one.
seen truck fight
That's why I'm
is when they
asking.
robbed them. Is when they robbed them over there overtime. That was the last time I seen truck fight.
Yo, Troy Isley or
That's what I was
Tucker.
just gonna ask. Somebody read my mind. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
What?
Troy Isley or Tucker.
Truck. I ain't
Tuck,
gonna lie. That nigga
I
Troy,
think
that nigga Troy say
Tuck,
he said he got him a few times, bro. From the
They about to
time
fight or something? Or they talking crazy against
what,
each other?
what you think, G?
what about what? Troy
You was
Isley and
you
Tucker?
was- you was about to answer. It seemed like you had to think a little bit longer on that shit.
No. Troy Isley and Tucker. I think Tucker is the better skill fighter. He more
Okay.
elusive, and But Troy got, I don't know. I think Jahar probably get him. He'll probably edgy.
Yeah, I
Like
like
why?
Jahab.
Yeah, he
No
probably edgy him on
hesitation,
cards.
Jahab.
I like Troy in
Yeah.
that just off of what you was finna say at the end of that G about like I feel like
Stronger.
I think his mentality. I think he has that grinder mentality. I think he can grind that shit out and win it in the late rounds. Just because like
Yeah,
how,
he had.
how Troy be coming. Cause Troy is a hard worker, bro. Like and
No,
like
no, no, no.
he's,
He is, but he also built like a robot. And what I
yeah,
mean
yeah,
by
for
that is
sure.
when he try to get off, you could tell like his muscles they don't be connecting with his
With his
brain
brain.
sometimes.
This nigga
Like,
Greg, funny as hell.
no, real shit. Like you could tell like that shit be stuttering. Like sometimes that should be a little hard for him to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, if
know.
you want to be honest, that's why niggas is doing camp and shit where they is. Niggas trying to loosen up. It has a lot to do with like I ain't gonna say personality, but your fight style comes with the music that you listen to, how you bounce, how you got you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like all that shit play. Your swagger play a big part. So if you can grow and grow into your swagger and grow, that shit it's gonna help you with your boxing too.
No,
It's
this
just
shit getting
right.
crazy, man. This boxing shit getting crazy, man. Niggas fighting in lunchrooms and shit. This shit wild, man. This
They
shit
fought, they fought
wild,
in my
man.
living room, man.
Eh, I ain't gonna lie, boxing in a good place right now. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Well,
These last couple of months, we've been getting some good ass fights,
Yo,
upsets.
everybody, who y'all got Devin Haney beating at 147?
He can beat a
He
couple niggas
Shit,
at one.
Devin Haney last fight was at 144, so he got to get there first.
I mean,
I don't know.
technically that is 147. Technically,
You said what?
technically that is 147. Anything over 140.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a fact.
He may face Africa next.
yeah.
Everybody
I
at
like that fight.
147 though.
I hope they fight.
Yeah,
Yo, know that
that's
fight
a
could be
good
mad
rumble.
boring.
No,
Nah, I think it's gonna be a
that'd
goodie.
be a great fight.
Word.
Great fight, yeah, because everybody see what everybody getting caught up in. They thinking about their performances with certain fighters, but if you put them two in there together, it's kind of like looking in the mirror a little bit because they both rhythm fighters, they both boxers, and the fact that they
Who
both
y'all got
not
though?
the fact that they not big punchers, they gonna go at each other, bro. They
Yeah,
gonna go
facts.
at each other.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, they gonna really try to crack the shit out of each other. That should be a great one.
yeah,
I don't know. I can't pick one. I don't know. I
That's a
like
hard
that.
joint.
I
yeah.
like that fight.
Y'all already talked about Bud Canelo.
We already know Bud gonna cook his ass.
That's gonna beat the fuck
Yeah.
out of him. Yeah, and the reason
Yeah,
why
I
I
ain't,
was
I ain't gonna lie. I
talking
got Canelo
about
winning.
mentality, I just
Bud,
want
my
to.
favorite fighter.
I wonder who gonna be on. I wonder who gonna be on the undercard.
You already know they're gonna be on that bitch. There's a few niggas that you probably could already think of.
Turkey was naming a bunch
Yo,
of young.
EH, man, you off today, man?
Yeah, I hope Netflix don't
PH
have that
left.
shit lagging like last time. That shit
Yeah,
was lagging on Netflix last time. That bitch was on Netflix.
yeah,
My shit was cool the whole
That whole shit. That whole shit crashed. I was pissed.
right.
That was their first time though. This time they probably got it right.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
Yeah,
reason
bro.
why I brought that up is because shit, just that mentality, bro, that you talk about, like that nigga, like everybody who's fought Canelo outside of like Floyd and I think Bivol, the two niggas that beat him, they wasn't fighting the idea of Canelo. They didn't give no fuck about that nigga. And Bud don't see Canelo. Bud see the fact that you in my way, just the biggest moment of my life, nigga. I'm finna step on you. He finna
They
step on
said
Well, that's because Bivol had the size and the smarts to beat him, and
you.
Floyd was too fast for him. Floyd was just too smart and too fast for him.
Yeah,
Not anybody just gonna beat Canelo.
yeah,
And
nah, that's
Canelo could fight his ass off.
yeah, nah. He just
But
yeah, but bro is just a different type of nigga, bro. He a different type.
no, I believe that. I ain't saying he ain't. I'm
shit,
just saying,
Canelo is too though. Canelo ain't no. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying
I ain't saying he
Canelo.
no pussy, but we ain't never seen Canelo bleed. And just trust me, when we see
we ain't never seen him what
never
Never
seen him
seen him bleed.
once he
bleed.
bleed,
Yeah.
never seen him bleed. Like
Shit,
you
I don't got. I
shit.
don't gotta see a nigga bleed. He bleed just like me and you.
That's what I'm
Same
saying.
way.
So remember about how that nigga Spence was looking at the end of that fight, bro. Niggas ain't never seen Canelo look like that.
Bro,
So
listen, I want
imagine
yo,
you
I
No,
want
it ain't gonna go to.
in
It ain't
there.
gonna go that
Yeah, but
I
far.
want
Spence.
yo,
But
I want
Telling you
Yo,
how it's
Spencer,
gonna
y'all.
go,
hold on,
gang. You
Yo,
not trying to hear what I'm saying.
hold on,
yo, everybody.
yo,
There's real boxing fans on here.
It's gonna be
Spence
like
is
go
not
ahead, go ahead,
all
Nick.
himself.
this shit.
yeah, one at a
This,
time, y'all. One at a time, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead, Nick, and then I'm gonna say some shit.
yo, all the real boxing fans on here. Spence was not himself when he walked to that ring for Terrence. You could
Yeah,
tell.
cuz
You was
know
looking
that
at him.
though. Yeah, he
Yeah,
know that.
Key know that shit. I don't know what Key on
That dude like
tonight.
he's
He
about to
on some other
cry or
shit.
something. Something was off about him.
Yeah, he
What
talking
you
about
mean?
cause
But
you
yo,
talking about
niggas,
Canelo gonna look like Spence. Nah, that
Yeah,
ain't
that's
going.
crazy.
Nah.
It
Hey,
ain't
I'm
gonna
trying
be
Dude
to
had a
like
I'm
that.
talking
broken
crazy.
rib and everything.
Hey, but look, you know why I say that? It's because Canelo don't have no foot movement. All he do is move his head. Bud got the
No, no, no,
yes,
no.
no, yes, he
No,
does.
Key. No,
Canelo's
Key.
only gonna come
Key.
forward. And he's gonna try to
Key, you
step
not
around,
Yo,
Key,
but he's
Clip,
you
not
what you
not
about to
gonna
paying.
say, Clip?
I
He's not
know,
gonna
I
be
know,
strong enough
but
on the inside because
I
Bud
know
has a
Bud is
wrestling
listen,
background, so he's gonna be
listen.
just as strong as that nigga on the inside.
I know Bud is your folks, right? I know that, right? But the thing is, if you really watch Canelo, he learned a lot from when he fought Floyd, bro. He practiced a lot of different shit. He not no mutt. Like
I
he not just gonna
hear
stand
you,
there and you gonna
but
sock him in his head and
also fought. He
his
also
feet.
fought Floyd 10 years ago, bro. That was 10
No,
years.
what I'm saying is though, niggas don't be learning. That nigga learned a lot.
I hear.
It's not gonna be no easy fight like how
No, I
you
don't
said
think that. I
Spence.
don't think it's gonna be easy, but I think we're
Yeah, he
gonna
said he
see
gonna do him
Canelo
like
hit the
Earl
canvas.
Spence.
We're gonna see Canelo hit the canvas early, and we're gonna be very proud to be black people in America. We gonna be hype as fuck.
He said he gonna
And this
drop
shit
you.
gonna be lit, nigga.
Yo,
I
what
ain't gonna
you?
lie, Terry's my number one favorite fighter, but I don't know how he gonna beat Canelo though. I'm keep it
I
real with
know
you.
that's gonna be the best part, bro. Y'all gonna be in y'all living room. Everybody gonna see it. It's gonna be on Netflix. Shit gonna be live, bro. We gonna be
No, it's gonna be a great fight, but
live.
it's gonna be a war for sure though. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
for
a
sure.
war.
What
Both
you was about to say though, Clip? Go ahead.
Yeah, Clip about to say something.
I be hearing niggas bring up this fucking Terrence Crawford and Spence shit. Y'all niggas gotta stop holding on to that fight. I ain't
No,
never seen.
I wasn't.
Oh,
I was saying it because of his style, bro. Like,
Hold on, Key. Hold on, Key. Let him finish, Key. Hold on.
no, I was
go ahead,
about to say, not just you, but niggas still be bringing that shit up. It's like that. That's cool. We saw it. That was some all-time great shit. Definitely for our lifetime. But niggas be
Yeah, he was.
holding on to that shit like he gonna be able to duplicate that shit every fight. That shit like having a career high in basketball. We saw Kobe drop 81. How many more times he dropped that shit? Now he done
yeah.
had hella 40s, hella 50s, 60s, but niggas
Mhm.
act like motherfuckers gonna be able to relive their best performance every fucking time. It's the reason why it's a career best performance, nigga, because that's gonna be
Mhm.
your career best performance, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
facts.
talk that talk.
motherfuckers.
You talking some real shit. That's real. Now
Yeah.
the reason
Yeah,
why I brought
facts.
Empty the
it up is
clip, man.
I brought it up because how Spence fight on his front foot. Like he tries to press. Canelo does the same thing. And if you notice early in that fight, around the second round, when he was trying to press Bud into the corner, Bud
Dude,
caught
Earl
him
wasn't
jab,
himself, man.
he
I ain't
backed
gonna
up.
lie to you.
It's
That
gonna be.
But hold up. Can you be honest about something though? Can you be honest about this, Key?
yeah.
Canelo is a lot slicker than Earl Spence, bro.
Yeah, very, very much so. But
Even
I think
even Earl, even
I
Earl
think
without the car accidents and all
right.
that, he a lot slicker than Earl Spence.
Yeah, that's
I
a fact.
agree, and that's why I don't think he just gonna beat the shit out of bro. Like I ain't saying that, but I think he gonna stop him, and I think it's gonna be late, and I think everybody in this group that's black gonna be happy, and niggas gonna be.
Yeah, I don't think he'll stop him though, bro. I
I
ain't gonna lie to you.
I
And I think
definitely want
that's
to
the
see
good
him
part.
win. I definitely want to see him win. I definitely want to see him win.
That's a
But
fact.
it ain't gonna be like the Earl joint. It ain't
It ain't gonna be like that at
cuz
all, nah.
Mexican cuz he got a lot of little shit with him. He do.
If that shit look like the Earl fight, they definitely gonna test Bud once he
Yeah, he
get in
gonna
the
be
locker room.
yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck this nigga on?
He said they gonna test that nigga when he get in the locker room.
They gonna
Yeah,
test
for
him
sure.
anyway. They gonna
Take
test
them
him anyway.
gloves, submit in them joints.
Fuck.
Not real
They,
shit.
they gonna test him anyway.
You
Nah,
gotta remember, Canelo.
I just
Canelo
like
got a lot of. He got a
time.
lot of motherfuckers behind him. You feel me? They ain't shit. Before they let Canelo go out like that, man, it'll be a rude day in hell.
Hmm.
Nigga said, "Keep think
Yeah,
this sports."
you
Yeah, nigga, I do think this EA Sports, nigga. I think this nigga Bud retarded, and this nigga
He
Bud on
said EA Sports.
Bud finna show up to this bitch with just like he did, nigga. That nigga finna show up with the polo socks, the Hanes draws, nigga, and he finna beat the fuck out of Cuz. He really one of us. He really from the bottom, nigga. So he really finna like Bud really like he kick it with, you know what I'm saying? Like Bud ain't no hoe. So he finna come like that. And this is a big moment. And anybody that know that one cousin that's in your family that's retarded and really, yeah, you know what time it is when they get that moment.
But Key, listen, Key, we shit up here. It may not be no Mexicans up here, but shit, I guarantee Canelo probably from that same cloth. You feel me? From
Hey
the
bro,
from
shut
the
the fuck
bottom,
up, bro. Not
and
you, Chef.
he don't give a fuck. You feel me?
I'm with you. But we, like I said, I'm just betting on the nigga that I know, cuz.
Oh no, I'm betting on Bud. Shit, I'm betting on Bud too. I'm just saying, Canelo ain't no
Yeah, that's
man.
where the
One thing
money
about
at.
Canelo, y'all, that nigga ain't no slouch. You feel me? That nigga ain't no punk. He ain't no pushover. And one thing, listen, one thing about that nigga, his motherfucking English is getting better and better. You feel me? He popping shit. He talking shit.
You win
Man,
payday.
Said,
yeah,
Holla
that
at
nigga,
me.
Nigga, English is getting real good. Ever since he lost the floor, this shit been getting better and better. I don't know who been motherfucking translating with him, but he been getting better and better, EH. You feel me, EH? That nigga's English been getting better and better.
So no, that's real, bro. But I think that's what's gonna make the fight so good. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't sit there and watch fights, or we don't watch sports. Period. That's boring. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to see the best versus the best. So I think that's what makes that shit.
Shit, and Turkey said he making the ring smaller. How y'all feel about that? 18 by
Yeah,
18.
that's not fair though, man. Only helping one style. Them
Man,
fucking four dudes,
long as that
man.
shit got long as that shit got four corners is boxing. I ain't
It's
worried about
boxing
that.
G. So fuck it,
Yeah,
huh?
Yo,
I ain't
but
worried about
G
no
though,
ring.
a lot of them do styles ain't like that, man. You got
But
pit
bro,
fighters.
this what we don't even dig, bro. A lot of times we see an 8 foot, 18 foot ring. Niggas don't pay attention to it. We only paying attention to it now because Turkey said something about it.
Yo, I didn't know that. So
Mm.
I just heard the range shrinking. That's all I was thinking on.
Yeah, but a lot of niggas be fighting in the 18 foot rings, bro.
Right.
They just it's just the first time a nigga saying it, like, yo, this is gonna be the
Okay.
18 foot ring.
Yo,
A
what's the
lot of
shortest
Mm.
them,
Drake can go, Greg?
Yeah, I
huh?
definitely.
What's the shortest ring you've seen? What?
The shortest is 18.
Oh, really?
That,
Yeah,
Oh.
that, bit,
on the
that big
clock,
part of
yeah.
negotiations, don't it? Is that a part of like negotiations, G?
Yeah, sometimes you can negotiate it. Sometimes they don't give a fuck what you guys say.
Yeah,
They
because
going to that's what it
sometimes a nigga
is.
negotiate and ask for a 22.
Yeah, you
God
can.
damn.
No,
Yeah,
homo, what's the
Floyd
biggest?
did that. 22, 22,
Oh, okay.
22 is the biggest you gonna get in 18.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but I'm saying is a lot of niggas done fought in the 18 foot ring. That ain't nothing new. That's just what Turkey's saying. Like, I needed to be this, and that ain't even Turkey's suggestion. That's some shit somebody kicked to him, cause he
Mm-hmm.
don't, cause he
Turkey's
don't.
want to see some blood, man.
Yeah, Turkey don't know.
If we gonna be honest, we know who that is. That's Dana White, nigga. Dana White said, "I know how to turn this shit up." Niggas want to see blood. Niggas want to see.
Mm.
That's what it is, bro. And he finna make it like that, and he finna make it to where it's really finna be blood sport.
Yeah, Nick,
You finna get paid more for
But
not
that's what I'm
knocking out early.
saying. It's
Nick's
not.
If you knock
careers might
early,
be
they finna
shorter.
start putting incentives in your contract. You're gonna get incentives for first round knockouts. You're gonna get
But
incentives.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. It's not even really Dana White because niggas be fighting in 18 foot rings. It just don't get spoke about. Niggas
Right.
be already fighting in them Jones. Them Jones already be out here. Nobody just don't say nothing.
Dana
This
fucked up. Now
Dude
Dana,
says it's
I ain't. I'm
24
gonna
by
say this straight up.
22.
Dana
Anyway,
don't belong in boxing, but where boxing is, bro, it got fucked up when you got niggas like Jake Paul in it, and it became nothing but money. Like you can go in
We
there
can't.
and do some fake boxing and make $10 million for fighting 60-year-old Mike Tyson, and niggas watched it on Netflix. They didn't want to. Niggas watched it. That's
that's
where
Mike
boxing
Tyson.
up. Niggas say what they want to. That's what it is. So now you got niggas like Dana White, and you shouldn't have let Jake Paul in. Now Dana White in. Ain't no telling who else gonna come, but that's what it is.
But listen, but we can't. Niggas can't just say they let Jake Paul in. Nigga, Jake Paul let himself in,
Right,
and the
right,
fans and
right.
the
They go
listen now, keep real shit. And the
real.
fucking fans and the backing he got, they coming
yeah.
with him. You feel me? Whether niggas like it or not, that's just
Yeah,
what it is. You
Jake
feel
Paul
me?
bought Jake Paul bought all the teeny boppers with him.
Right.
And Jake Paul, he not apologizing neither. He on some. I'm here. You feel me? So it's like, what you
And I
gonna
will
do?
say he playing chess. He putting the women on. You know what I'm saying? He's really paying a lot of the women.
Yeah,
He's
he's smart as shit.
he's really starting to saturate that market. You know what I'm saying? So
Man,
it's
yo, the best fight on that card is that kid Schofield fight.
Tavin Schofield.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that shit going I think that shit gonna end two ways. Either Tev by decision or Schofield by knockout. I just think that's how it's going.
Mm,
Don't
I ain't mad at
one or
that.
the other.
I ain't mad at that because I
Cause
feel like
truthfully, I don't think Schofield gonna have a gas tank to go 12. So he gonna either have to knock Tev out or Tev gonna get him by decision.
mm,
yeah.
He need to get Kenny Porter in his trunk corner.
Who?
Uh, Floyd.
Tev?
No, Floyd.
Schofield.
Oh.
Schofield.
You
He
saying
said
he
it.
need Kenny Porter? Why?
Yeah, I think he got like a Sean Porter
He
style a
said
little
so he
bit.
can master the Sean Porter style.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I see more Brian Norman inside of Floyd Schofield than I see Sean Porter.
No word.
I had just a
Me
little bit.
personally, I don't really see Sean in them. I think Sean Porter. I think that shit Sean Porter was doing, like he was real calculated, like he knew what he was doing. Schofield just be wanting to fight.
Yeah, that's real.
What you see, Ronnie? You heard what Pop said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What you see, Riley? That's after he
Hey,
cussed the young boy the fuck out.
Yeah, and young boy fell, Mr. Seed and all that.
Mm-hmm.
hey, G and Clip. Let me jump off subject real quick. I've been meaning to ask y'all this, bro.
Yeah.
Who is the young boy Seafood?
Oh, seafood. Yeah, he
Seafood.
from the city.
Oh,
Okay. I actually started watching his clips like last year. Yo, that motherfucker is crazy.
He used to box, right? He used to box, and then he went. Well, he got caught up in some shit, some street shit. But what the thing is about him, he was dead serious about it. And then he just went crazy for a few years, and then he moved down to Atlanta. He chilling now. You know what I mean?
Okay. I seen he
Yeah,
was at your fight too.
yeah. He was
He
down
did
there.
like a little clip and shit. That's what made me. I said, "Damn, let me ask you." Because first, I ain't really know. When I seen him, I was like, I could tell he from the city. But I was like,
Yeah,
okay, is he just fucking around, or is he? You know what I'm saying? I've been meaning
yeah,
to ask you about
yeah.
him,
hey,
He
man.
cool.
hey, G, nigga Marcus B said Floyd. He said Schofield Jr. gonna knock out Tab, and Schofield Senior gonna call Greg out.
No, he ain't doing that. You already know what I do to him.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. If they put you in Philly, bet the house on you. You don't lose in Philly. Huh?
Punch it.
I bet the
He
house on
ain't
you in
gonna.
Philly, G.
Yo,
I'm
God,
punching
Devin
But
his
see,
ass
Haney
the
real
thing
versus
quick.
is, we ain't letting that happen though because he ain't gonna want box. He gonna want wrestle.
Devin Haney versus
We
Blair
ain't,
the
we ain't
Flair.
fucking with that, nigga. We ain't boxing. We ain't doing no wrestling. He want to wrestle.
I was stopping him with a body shot.
What you said, Nick?
that
I
kid's
said Devin Haney versus Blair the Flair.
Ooh.
Oh,
that's a
Come
goofy.
I
on.
ain't gonna lie. I would like to see Blair Flair versus Rolly. I think
Yo,
that'd
did
be
you
a rump.
did y'all ever see they sparring session?
Nah, how that
Nah,
drink
Y'all ain't
look?
never see it?
They was
I
throwing
Nah, I
them
don't
heard
think
bitches.
about it.
so.
I ain't see it.
They was throwing them bitches. I can already see that because Blair kind of that nigga.
It was a good rumble, G. I gotta
About
go
Blair
watch
and
that on
Devin?
YouTube.
Y'all gotta find it. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge. I ain't gonna say nothing.
That's funny.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That'd be a
You
good
talking about Blair?
scrap.
You
Blair,
talking about Blair and
When
Devin?
the last time
Yeah,
Blair
yeah.
fought? When the
Last
last
time Blair fought for AB, I think,
You fought
right?
AB.
AB?
He pulled off on
that was
AB.
that was last year, wasn't it?
Hey, do y'all think it's
Yeah.
off topic? Y'all think AB a Hall of Famer?
I
Nah.
would. I'ma say yeah. I'ma say yeah.
Yeah,
They let Rocky in there, so yeah.
yeah.
AB a 4 division champ, bro.
Yeah, that's a Hall of Famer.
That's all of
if
them.
Tim Bradley is in the Hall of Fame, then Brown in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's
I
all.
respect that.
That's a Hall of Famer, cuz. Where I'm from,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. AB, I ain't gonna lie. 4 division. That's
Yo, EH,
bro. You know
Shit.
how hard it is to get one division.
man,
Get
this is my
four.
first time seeing you off on live, man.
No, he be
Oh,
off
not
sometime.
working?
Yeah, you always in the truck.
Yeah. No, I'm doing my reset, man. So I got a chance to kick back for man. I was supposed to go to the motherfucking gym, man, but I just got tired, man. I was running around all day
Hear you on
today,
that,
man.
man. Hear
Nah,
you on
I
Oh,
that.
he
was
out there trying to
from
get
them, bro.
big.
I was watching that nigga because that's when that nigga was under Floyd.
Who?
I was watching somebody said he wasn't watching them. No, I was. I was watching. Now that's probably about when I started watching boxing. About
niggas
that
better
time.
hit that motherfucking like button. I know that. Show some love.
Yeah, on God, bro. Turn my nigga G shit up, nigga. Like
Shit, we
y'all
gonna get
playing.
there.
Throw them likes in there.
This a random pull up too. I pull up on the random shit. Ain't nobody know this was coming.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
anxious.
Man,
I'm anxious about this jihad
Yeah,
and
me too,
truck
EH. I ain't
fight,
gonna
man.
lie. I'm watching that shit from start to finish. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo,
You
who
know what I
fighting?
mean?
Jahad, Jahad Tucker and who?
Jahad Tucker
Jahad Tucker
and
and Truck Simpson.
Chuck Simpson. Yeah.
A
And I
word.
see that boy back in that gym with Coach Calvin and them. I ain't gonna lie, nigga Truck said Coach Calvin only person who could really could bring that dog out of him. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
ah man,
Yeah. I don't know why they be fronting on my old head, but he the one.
penitentiary. We need to tank
Yeah.
that shit. You feel
Yeah.
me?
nigga.
But
And
see, the other thing too, what it is though, like that shit that you see with Calvin, like, cause I lived in Baltimore. Like I used to
oh
talk to
what?
Calvin all the time. I live right around the corner from the gym. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
what?
Calvin, yeah, Calvin is a real like that motherfucker care, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
give a
yeah.
fuck
Hell
about them
yeah.
young people in
Hell
Baltimore. Like
yeah.
he care, bro. And
You
that's
could tell that
why
shit
the guys
genuinely,
that are
H.
really listen to him and take to him, they gonna
Yeah.
get the knowledge, bro. Cause he a real sincere. he a real thorough,
Yeah,
real good dude, bro.
you
Like
could
Calvin a
tell.
good dude. Like for real,
Yeah,
bro. He real, bro. Listen, I met him when he first came home. He had a little maroon minivan with the plate on the front that he two boxing gloves. And that's what
yeah,
made me say something to him. Cause I was like, bro, you box? And he just started laughing. Cause he didn't
yeah,
know I wasn't from Baltimore. So I didn't know who he was. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then
Facts.
we got the rapping and shit. I remember, man, when he told me, cause like when he had Tank, he told me, he's like, boy, I got this little young boy. He's
Yeah.
like, man, I'm telling you, man, he the
He
next one up.
next.
He told
Yeah.
me that shit. Cause I remember Tank had a fight like I'm not even. He probably was pro, but he fought up at the motherfucking what's the college there on North Avenue? Damn, Coppin. He fought at Coppin State. It
Mm-hmm.
was a little
Yeah.
small show. I remember, man. I remember when Tank was coming up, and that's why G. When we was talking before, and we was talking about the weight, it's just like I seen Tank. Man, that
Yeah.
motherfucker little, man, and
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
the shit that he do like it really is, if you really understand, it really is amazing because he's such a little dude. Like when he stopped, I'm gonna tell you, when he stopped Mario Barrios, bro, that shit, I was like, yo, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
because of the size. Like I know he's skilled, but the size and the pack a punch like that, bro,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you,
Yo,
man.
I think he can move up weight. 140.
That's what G was saying. G was
He
saying that the
he
way
fought
he think he
Barrios at
built like that, he
140.
He
can
might as
move
well he
up.
might as well dare to be great. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Dare
he
to be
can.
Well, I
He
great.
mean, he
could.
just called out Richardson Hitchens though.
He
So
called
Yeah.
them out, or they just talking shit.
no, he called him out. He called him out. I sent G the clip. I saw it
Yeah,
on the seconds out joint. Yeah.
I don't
He
Word.
want to
called
see
him
that.
out.
That ain't cool. I don't want to see that.
And I thought they was homies. And the
That
only
ain't
Yeah,
reason
cool.
why I be
yeah.
saying
That's
what
why
I'm
I don't
saying
want to see
about
that.
the
Everybody
women
don't like
shit.
Africa.
What I want to see,
Shakur,
bro.
Keyshawn, now Tank. They got beef for Africa.
And
Yeah.
niggas
Oh
You
be
said
yeah?
what?
Niggas,
niggas be
Yeah,
cool.
Keyshawn don't fuck
niggas
with
ain't
him.
beefing around for real though. It ain't about shit but boxing, bro.
Nigga, Africa said them niggas. Africa said, man, we slept head to toe before. So I know them niggas got love for each other, but shit
And
get
what
tricky.
But
I don't,
Shit
I
get tricky in boxing.
outside the ring. Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like the shit that happened in Norfolk, bro. So I just want this shit to always stay boxing, bro. Like this shit ain't never about
Yeah,
nothing.
well, he
We
made a
all black
mistake,
niggas
man.
that got money, bro, and we trying to be successful and take care of our people, nigga. We ain't trying to die. So nobody trying to die.
Now, only thing I don't like
I,
about Norfolk is Keyshawn still ain't come out and apologize. That's the only thing I don't respect. He still ain't take accountability for for his actions.
Yeah.
His brother spoke out, but nah, this is your show. You feel me? You the headliner.
And that was
You supposed
that was a weak apology from his brother. If you ask
You
me.
supposed to apologize to the fans, Keyshawn. They came out to see you. They really didn't come out to see DB3. They only seen DB3 because you there. You feel me? You supposed to get in front of that microphone, get in front of the camera. You feel me? And send a long message to the whole city of Norfolk. Feel me? And apologize as a man. You feel me? Like you
So
miss weight. You feel me? You miss weight. You had to fight eating popcorn, bro. You just miss motherfucking weight. How you eating popcorn? We buying tickets for you. This shit like a
Yo,
motherfucking
chef.
slap in the face.
The
You
weird
feel
thing
me?
is, the
Gotta
dude tried to play.
apologize,
He tried to
bro.
punk Abdullah Mason. Like, bro, how you trying to punk him off? You know you
Nah,
can't
nah,
make that
nah.
fight
Not even,
overnight.
not even that shit, Nick. He gotta apologize for his behavior, man. Like
Yeah.
you got like this is your city. You feel me? You got Michael Vick there, Allen Iverson, Pusha T, all kind of shit, man. It's like, come
he
on,
said
bro. You gotta,
push it. Nigga said push it to you.
yeah, man. Yeah, Pusha T, everybody there. You feel
All
Oh
me?
type of
shit.
shit. Yeah, that's real, bro. I think every
Real
man
shit.
first day on soul, man. We all grow at different times, bro. We all like shit, nigga, young nigga. I can't judge him. I've done way dumber shit. So it's like shit. Hopefully, bro, come out on the other
But
side.
you ain't. But you ain't.
Yeah,
You ain't.
And
But you ain't start a street fight on ESPN. You ain't never do
I
that.
mean, I ain't never did that, but it don't mean
yeah. You feel me?
I
You ain't
ain't
do that.
wasn't on
Yeah, I
TV.
know it's about
That was
Keyshawn. He
worse.
got a lot of
You
emotions,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
No, he got a lot of pride. You feel
I
me? This
did it.
pride.
I did a lot of dumb shit too, but it'll never hit ESPN.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't judge him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
I ain't judging
I'm
him.
talking.
I'm just saying, what's wrong with you?
No, it was wrong. I
Yeah,
think
Greg, funny as
I
hell.
think the OGs in
What's
his
wrong
corner,
with you?
bro. I think OGs looking out for that nigga, bro. Niggas ain't finna just let
Yeah, OG should
No,
be
he don't
telling him,
got
yo,
no
Keyshawn,
OGs.
apologize, nigga.
I don't think Bomac and them just finna let that shit slide, bro. I think Bomac they probably had sat down and had a good conversation.
Know why Bo Mac and them couldn't do nothing? Because
Why?
it wasn't in motherfucking Omaha, nigga. It was in Virginia
No,
where
I ain't talking
where he
about
from.
there. I'm talking about once everything got
That shit
settled.
was in
I
Norfolk.
Yeah, but that's it.
I think
Yeah,
a few
but that's
days. I think a few days after everything got settled, I think niggas had a sit down, and had a real conversation, bro. Like, look,
yeah,
bro.
but if they had a real conversation, what happened to him apologizing?
Exactly.
When
Like
he's
Chef
his
said.
own man, he can.
Yeah,
If
but
Exactly.
anybody
listen,
offended, he's his
you
Exactly.
own
So you
man.
talking, yeah, so you already saying it. So talking to him is talking to a wall.
You so funny, man.
yeah,
That's
Key,
real shit.
he is own man. He is own
Somebody,
man, but it's still
that nigga said started a riot. That nigga's fucked up,
who started right.
yeah. So Texas 16, so that nigga said nigga started a riot.
Oh, nigga on ESPN tripping.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, you on live television. You feel me? You got young kids watching you. Come on, you don't do that. And Key, you say he is own man. That's true, but it's always supposed to be at least one person. You feel me? Who could tell you, nah, I ain't gonna lie, Greg, you tripping, or nah, Key, you tripping, or nah, you tripping. Ah, you right. You feel me?
No,
It got to be one
no,
person in your life. You feel me?
no, Chef. This generation don't operate like that, bro.
Shit is
They don't
crazy, bro.
operate like that. That's not how they when they get to a certain point, and especially with the fact that we live in an era now where no matter what arena of life you in, you can make money.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times you'll have somebody that's 20, 21, 22, 23 years old and they a goddamn fool, and they got somebody around them that's 40 or 50 that's just a regular motherfucker like me, a truck driver, electrician, a carpenter. You ain't gonna listen to me because I ain't make $1 million. But you a
Yeah,
fucking
facts.
dickhead. You know what I'm saying? You a dickhead.
yeah, that ain't
So
right.
they don't operate like that. They get that little bit of money, get some pussy or whatever, and can't nobody tell them shit. And that's
Can't
why a
tell
lot of
him
these
nothing.
motherfuckers end up by the time they 30, 31, they fucking crash dummies. They broke. They don't got no more money, and all the fuck they got is a bunch of war stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? And see,
Yeah,
and then on the flip side of it, a good majority of the world's population like bullshit. We like reality shows. We like to see motherfuckers act like a fucking fool. You know what I mean? People pay
yeah,
for that shit. Like, that's the generation we live in now. There's nothing wrong with entertainment. We've always had entertainment. But I heard 50 Cent say it about celebrities. He was like, man, the entertainment is in watching a motherfucker rise and then
and fall.
fall.
Yeah,
Mm,
People love to watch you fall for some reason.
yeah.
And
mm.
it really fucks me up because I be wanting to see motherfuckers make it, be successful, and be great. I don't
And
want to see you
that's what
fucked up. I don't want to see you on drugs. I don't want to see you getting locked up and all
that's what
that
I'm
nut
saying.
shit. That's
Yo,
Yeah,
sucker
Diddy.
shit. But
and,
D
motherfuckers like
Diddy.
that shit, bro.
And that's what I'm
Motherfuckers like
saying,
that
Ed. You
shit.
feel me? I don't want to get it twisted while I'm up here. You feel me? I'm not trying to kick Keyshawn while you're down. You feel me? That's not where I'm coming from. I'm just like I'm speaking because I fuck with Keyshawn. You feel me? He a young nigga doing his thing. He kicking ass. You feel me? If I ain't give a fuck about him, I wouldn't care about the apology. You feel me? But I'm just like, damn, bro.
Want
Like
to hold him accountable
you
because you understand the
you
big.
disappointing us. You feel me? Like you. Come on. Like you better than that. Well, at least I thought you
No,
was better
hey
than that.
Chef, I agree with you because
I ain't taking
honestly,
it
I
while you
said
down.
to me personally, knowing the people that he got around him, bro, I'm done with him, bro. He a fuck nigga.
Damn.
He a little fuck nigga. He's not gonna listen to nobody, bro.
You
You
ain't
got
giving him a
Andre
second
Ward
chance,
around
EH?
you. You got
OG
Bo Mac.
said,
You
"Fuck
got
that."
Andre
OG
Ward.
said, "Don't
You
say it
got
to
Andre Ward. You got Bo Mac, and you
Mike
got
said
Bud. And
DB3, D
Bud
bad 3.
and Bud a real one. Bud
Yeah,
really like that. And Bud
yeah.
don't conduct himself like that. Even when he was
Facts.
in the biggest fight, of his career thus far with Earl Spence, Bud was trying to keep
Facts.
his cool. And people was trying to antagonize him. He was because Bud really like that. Dudes that's really like that don't do all of that shit.
Right.
Yeah,
That
And that's
shit,
facts.
man, bro.
that's
He don't listen to nobody, bro. He do what the fuck he want to do. I'm
and that's
telling you. And he gonna crash and burn, bro. And that shit is sad. But you
yeah,
can tell he's not the type of motherfucker that listen to good guidance. Cause he got too many motherfuckers around him that did it before.
and that's
Yeah.
why
They
I was
didn't
gonna
been in the
say, bro.
limelight. They didn't had the big fights. They didn't did all of that shit. And they
Yeah,
wouldn't even tell him to do that kind of shit.
Nah.
facts.
And I mean, I think that can be the detriment sometimes, especially where we are in the social media world. Sometimes you can feel like you got
This
it
nigga
before
Key
you
always go back
actually
to
got
social
it. Like
media.
you know what I'm saying? Before
He
you
always
actually
go
put the
back to
work in,
social media.
niggas don't understand, like, okay, you got to take 1,000 shots. You got to get up in the morning at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning for 10, 12 years straight before you can be great. Like, I feel like everything now is like microwave. Niggas trying to microwave their career. Niggas want to get a championship fight in 7 fights. Like, that shit used to take 13, 14, 15 fights. It's like everybody want everything so fast. And so now you trying to microwave the shit. You trying to be around your biggest homie or your best celebrity and take these pictures and get your Instagram and shit likes and shit up.
They want that shit instantly.
Really
That's why it's
really
called. That's why it's called Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so like that shit. But at the same time, you seeing a nigga like a Jake Paul. I hate to keep bringing him up, but he used social media to then come in and take over
I hear you, Bang.
So now you trying to like, all right, fuck, how can I play this game? I need to do this YouTube shit. I need to do this Instagram shit. But at the same time, like, fuck, I'm a real nigga. Like, and unless you a nigga who already on the way out of here, who really don't give a fuck, like a nigga like a Bud, like, if you a young nigga, now you trying to play the game, and some niggas going over the top like T.O. Now you doing racist shit, saying nigga and all this type of crazy ass shit because you trying to get views. Or you like Ryan Garcia saying that you got fucked by some celebrity saying some crazy shit. Niggas forgot that he said. Come on, bro. The nigga said that shit on Twitter. We not gonna act like he didn't, bro. The nigga was talking about all type of crazy shit, saying about the Grove or whatever the fuck. Like, nigga, he was saying that, and nigga just let it go because he beat the shit out of a nigga. So we gotta really analyze and see where
he was on steroids. That don't count.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We need to see where we are in boxing. And he was on steroids on top of all that crazy ass shit I just said.
Yeah, he was on them motherfucking jiggers. Don't forget that part. Don't forget that part, T, when you talk about Ryan Garcia. Don't forget he was on them fucking jiggers. Don't forget that.
But the bigger picture of what I'm saying, you see.
No, Key. Ain't no motherfucking bigger picture. Key, you remind me of a motherfucking guidance counselor. You remind me of a motherfucking guidance counselor. That's what you remind me of.
I'm talking about the impact that it's having on boxing, bro. The impact it's having on boxing is the fact that it's doing what OG said. Niggas ain't being real niggas. Niggas is living for the internet. And so I'm saying that's why.
Yeah, I feel you. But EH, you ain't gonna you wouldn't give Keyshawn a second chance, huh, EH?
I mean, I don't have no power to give him no chances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just, like you see, if you ever been around, like, especially grandmamas, old aunties, just be sitting in the window or be sitting on the porch watching the children. Yeah. Like, I've seen this before. Where them old grandmoms be like, that one right there, he ain't shit. He ain't gonna be shit. I'm telling you, like, sometimes it's just like, bro. And listen, I was one of the fans. I was one of the ones that was excited about that card.
Yeah.
I was saying that.
Yeah, I was excited about that motherfucking fight.
I was saying Shakur, Keon, and it was one other fighter. I was saying when they make it look easy, I don't want nobody giving them no shit. Because I thought they was gonna make it look easy. I think Shakur is gonna make it look easy with Zepeda.
So,
I do.
Listen,
I think he's
Shakur gonna be in the small ring too or not? He gonna be in the 18x18 ring too or not?
Bro, yeah, I think so.
As if Turkey got that, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Like, I'd be rooting for, bro, before all of the just super crazy stuff, all of them young dudes, Ryan, T.O., like, I was rooting for all of them. Bro, them dudes is old enough to be my son. So when I see them coming up, they making money, they able to take care of their parents, do shit for their parents, all the people that sacrifice to get them there. It's good to see that shit. Just as a human being, to see motherfuckers coming up in the world. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you come from nothing or come from humble beginnings where you got parents that had to work every day and strive, and you happen to have a athletic gift and you can go make some money. Man, really, like, bro, if you got anything in you that's like decent, like, why the fuck would you act like an asshole?
Listen,
like, money, and I'm gonna compare it to this.
All money do is bang the. All money do is make you more of what you really are.
I'm gonna compare it to this. Our homie EJ. We all know EJ like the party, but EJ never embarrassed his mother and his father. Like, he did the shit that we do as young black people, because in young black people, we get involved with smoking and drinking and getting high and shit. But other than that, EJ a good nigga, he a cool nigga. He never embarrassed his parents. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't doing everything probably he should have as an athlete, but he never did like just super crazy shit. Like, that shit with these niggas, all of the racist shit and just that shit is, bro, that's the individual. Like
That's a
as an
fact.
individual, no matter how good your parents are, no matter how much money you get or whatever, you just a little fucker. That's just what it is. You just a fucked up little fucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't blaming your
Little
parents.
fucker.
You know what I'm
They
saying? Like
saying
you're just a little fuck nigga. Like I ain't
they
blaming
call
your parents. I ain't blaming nobody. It's you. Cause when
Yeah,
you come into the world, you be introduced to a whole lot of shit, good and bad.
yeah.
So eventually, the real you gonna come out. I know plenty of parents that's great parents, decent people, been married, never cheated on each other, all of that, and they got children that's good, and they got children that ain't worth a damn. You
shit.
can't blame the parents.
Speaking
Motherfuckers
of
just
parents, happy Father's Day to all you motherfuckers whose dads and actually taking care of your motherfucking kids. Even if she got
The love.
even if she got you a motherfucking child support, you still handling your responsibility, man. Salute to you. If you ain't taking care of your kids, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, you gonna take care of your son. You make that nigga wait like my daddy used to. Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah,
Straight.
facts. My
That's
fault,
what.
Itch. I just had to get that out, man. Word.
Oh shit.
Yo, Greg, yo, G, they said you was asleep, but you just playing 2K. Nah, G
No,
ain't
I'm
sleep.
on I'm on a GTA right now.
Oh, you on GTA? Okay.
Yeah, GTA 6 come on next year.
Oh
That's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah. They gonna hype it up. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit gonna be on
but
the
we need
internet.
that. But we need that fight night too, though. We need that to come out.
Yeah, you got Undisputed, Greg?
No, that shit corny, bro.
That's ain't corny, yeah.
That junk
You gotta do is,
corny.
I got dudes throw hooks. You
Yeah,
can
that's
be Deontay Wilder, knocking
right.
everybody out.
Yeah, I ain't going from Fight Night used to be that shit though. I used to have Fight Night back in the days.
Yeah, and
Yo,
that drink got
Fight.
no story mode either, man. That drink black.
why
Yeah, fight.
why EA got out of making the boxing games?
They cause they
Why
doing
what?
exactly what they wanted to do. They want niggas to wait. They want niggas to go crazy.
Right.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
that shit was so good, bro. Niggas was grabbing Xbox just to play that shit.
Yeah, Finance Champion was raw.
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know, boxing has been becoming like a lot more popular, like with people that was never into boxing. And I'm talking about just like in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
know, the
And now
casuals.
I see dudes coming up with podcasts and shit, and I'm like, and I be listening to it, and I'm like, this motherfucker don't watch boxing.
Yeah.
He's trying to come up with a podcast to hopefully he can get some views and get some
That's it.
followers.
That's it. That's all you can listen. Ish. All you gotta
Yeah,
do is, man,
the main dudes.
get a YouTube channel, get a motherfucking microphone. Feel me? Get a little name. You feel me? And just start talking. And you lit. You
that's
feel
right.
The
me?
main dudes I listen
I,
to.
You lit.
I listen to Greg Hackett. I listen to Bang. I fuck with Showbiz.
Shout out to Bang. Bang in the chat right now. Shout out to Bang. I see you. I see you
Bang.
down there. Bang. Salute.
Yeah, Greg, Bang, Showbiz, uh, Aki,
We
and
love the love,
sometimes Lil
Bang.
City.
Appreciate that.
oh
Yeah.
God, yeah, bro. I will say like going to Nebraska, that shit opened me up to boxing for real. Cause I wasn't really into boxing. I played football. So shit, like just being
You can
around.
tell.
Yeah. So I
Yeah, we can tell, kid.
mhm.
Definitely can tell.
Yeah, I love boxing. I was a kid.
But
I
nah,
still
I
do
ain't
it,
gonna
but
lie.
I got too lazy, Greg.
I ain't gonna lie, like training in the off season and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you in the league, nigga, cause like I came out my first two ops was Canada in the AAF. It's pretty much like the XFL. So it was like shit. I was
What position
all
you play, Key?
I play safety.
Who
So
your favorite? Who your favorite player of all time, Key?
Yeah,
probably that nigga
they playing Showbiz.
Who?
Showbiz corny.
Ed Reed.
Ed Reed.
Yeah.
And we was serious.
You may
Yeah.
not know about boxing, but you know about football. Go ahead, Key.
Up to that nigga.
Finish.
In college, bro, I had 5 picks and 100 tackles. Like I wasn't no slouch. I ain't sorry, nigga.
What college you went to?
I played in Nebraska. So
Oh,
like
Nebraska.
yeah, I
Yeah.
seen like I played against everybody, nigga Saquon, Melvin Gordon, nigga, all them niggas.
Yeah.
So it's like I really seen it. So it's like being
Hey,
around.
hey, Key, you was in that college football
Yo,
game.
Greg,
What
they
number?
crushing Showbiz on here, man. I should never say that.
Yeah.
Wow,
But
what happened with
saying
you?
that to say, bro, just being
They
around that.
smoking them on here.
Oh yeah, shout out to 2 cents too down there in the chat, man. Shout out to 2 cents. Two cents be showing love, man. I fuck with
Showbiz,
2 cents.
That's the craziest nigga in the world right now.
yeah, yeah, but dude make sense though. You gotta hear what he's saying. He make a lot of sense.
Who
He
who
said,
makes
he
sense?
said, he said a lot of people follow his channel just cause
Showbiz.
Craig a cool ass nigga. Nigga name ain't Craig. You know that. Fuck is Craig?
I mean,
Craig. Craig.
see, see, see. This
Craig
the
and
thing, though,
Haney.
Nick. This the thing. I guess it's cool with guys like Showbiz that like get into boxing because he, what I'm saying, super energy type of dude. And if it helped to bring eyes to the sport and people to get more involved, I mean, like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really knock that because it is entertainment. So you need those
Right.
type of outlets. You know what I'm saying, with people, but if you ain't really got it like that, like you come in, you just cause a lot of clutter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like when I look at guys like talking about football, talking about basketball, like perfect example. And I didn't know this because I don't really follow basketball like I used to when I was young. But I watched a clip where Kobe was breaking down games, like while they was playing, and he was showing different things about coming back on defense and who was doing. And I was like, damn, this motherfucker is brilliant. Like this motherfucker, he was so good with it. It made me like I could watch that kind of shit all day long because I like basketball, but you actually showing me what's going on. That's why motherfuckers who really like boxing, you can fuck with motherfuckers like G. You can fuck with motherfuckers like Breadman. Because even if whether you disagree more or agree with them, you can understand that. You can see that, okay, they got some knowledge about the sport
Yeah,
and
that's
they
a
giving
fact.
you like the breakdown. Like for me, that's entertaining to me. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's
facts.
entertaining for me because it's engaging. Like you teaching me about it, and then I can engage and be like, oh yeah, woo, 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 woo. Like, but for some guys just to get on and just be talking, or they more worried about what kind of chain a nigga got on and what his bra look like and all that sucker shit. Like, nigga, go follow some rappers or some shit. It ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying that's some rapper shit. That's some other shit like that. Come on, we talking about the boxing shit, man. And
And
that's
that's
why,
what
like, when people be talking about boxing, the money do play a part. Don't get me wrong. I'm about the money. But if that's what it is, let's say that. You know what I mean? Like I was talking, like me and the boy Treese was talking the other day when we was on G Live about the Manny Pacquiao and Barrio shit. And I'm just like, listen, man, if Mario can get him a big ass bag out of that shit, I ain't mad at him. Because I'm a Mario Barrios fan. You know what I mean? If that's what he doing it for, man, more power to him, man. Go get that money. But I'm not gonna say that I didn't want to see him unified with Boots. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. The whole thing with the Normans, just to bring that back up again, if it's about money, go get the money. I ain't mad at that. But if you're not getting the money, and he said it on the live one time, G, when we was on there. Because I always said this, he never talked about his son becoming undisputed. Never. You never heard him. If you listen to his lives, when he
Oh
on the live, when he
shit.
doing interviews, he never talks about his son
Yo,
becoming
that's a fact. I
undisputed.
never heard that. That's a
And that's
fact.
what Boost was always talking about. And I heard him say this. He said, and this is why I understood that people have their own perspective about when they move in a career, and I get it. But say that. But this is what he said. He said, because somebody asked him, I think it might have been Coach Malachi. Well, damn, if you fight Boots, like Boots doing such and such and such and such numbers, like with all due respect, your son not doing them type of numbers. Like, how do you think that you got this negotiating power where you could try to woo, 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 woo? And this is what he said. He said, it's not about what Boots sell, and it's not about what my son sell. It's about the magnitude of the event.
Mhm.
So when he said that at one interview I heard. Then he said some other shit to G, and G was like, I forgot what he said, but G said, so basically you trying to sell a belt.
Right.
If
Right.
you fight Boots, you got to give me a whole lot of money because I know my son can't beat him. And that's just the opposite of what a great fighter like Floyd did. Floyd didn't have no negotiating power when he went in with Oscar. And he'll
He knew,
tell you, the
he knew he
ring,
was gonna
the
beat that
gloves,
nigga.
all of that shit, judges, he ain't have none. And this is Floyd Mayweather we talking about. Just one of the greatest motherfuckers that did it on the boxing side and the money side. All of these dudes that think they following the Floyd Mayweather blueprint and you just getting one belt, you're not doing what he did. Floyd fought. because he knew he could beat these dudes. So if you know you could beat somebody and you ain't selling shit, man, go in there and beat him.
Right.
Don't try to use all of this because everybody's a fucking businessman now. Get the fuck out of here. If you ain't selling no tickets, you ain't got no leverage. Ain't no you can't dispute that. If you're not selling tickets, you don't have leverage.
You gotta put asses in the seats, man.
So don't try to pull that shit on the fighter, but then when you talking to that white man behind closed doors, he letting you know, nigga, you don't sell no tickets. Sit down and shut up.
You ain't him. You ain't
If
him.
you ain't Joshua, if you ain't Canelo, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't at this point now, if you ain't Bud,
Right.
if you ain't the ones where people like, no, we want to see him.
If you ain't
That's
Tank,
why Adrian Broner was able to keep getting fight after fight. Win, lose, or draw, Adrian Broner put butts in seats.
Cause he can sell so, yeah.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
he was losing.
do you think it's because niggas know that they actually not that good? Do you think it's because they actually it's exactly what you just said? They know they not that good, so no, okay, I gotta negotiate, bro, just in case I get my ass whooped, just in case I get Devin
But
Haney.
Key, this is the whole thing with that. And I don't know if you agree with it. I don't know if other people agree with it. I said it earlier. Bro, if you got a suspicion that this guy might be better than you,
Yeah,
fine. That's
that's
okay.
pussy. To me,
Listen,
that's pussy. Like, and that's what the very first thing I said when I came on. I'm like, the niggas that I'ma choose is a nigga that's gonna win up here. A nigga that don't give a fuck. Like when I was in the nigga, you coming across my shit, nigga, I'm trying to take your fucking face off because I don't give a fuck. I'm
right.
It take a different
But
type of nigga to take a nigga face off. It take
but see, listen, but
different type
Key,
of mentality. So
but Key,
I'm like,
listen, if a dude ain't
you
there,
should never.
but listen, if he mentally not there,
You know what
if
I'm
he
saying?
think a dude can't beat him, keep
You
this
already
shut.
lost. Yeah, if you think a nigga can't, if you think a nigga gonna beat you, you already lost. So that's what
But
I'm saying.
but
Some
but
niggas,
but listen, everybody don't have your mentality. But I'm saying if they ain't got that mentality, keep this shut.
right?
These
And
niggas keep talking.
niggas not because you're in a social media eras. You got to promote yourself,
But
nigga.
but
And
but
niggas
but listen, but so what I'm saying is as fans and as fighters and whoever is watching boxing, that's the problem that many of us have with guys like Norman.
right,
You keep talking, but you didn't actually get in the ring, and you
right,
not that guy to be talking business-wise. You not that guy. You just got a belt, and
Yo,
you
y'all
know you
boys.
can beat the
but
guy who the
you trying
man
to
in the
leverage the
division.
belt.
Y'all about to get up
Huh?
out of here, y'all
You trying
boys.
to
I got
leverage
work
the
in the
All
belt.
morning.
right, Nick, we holler at you.
Yeah, Abby on the
All right.
book. Nick Northington, y'all boys.
Wow.
All right, Nick.
Nick
Nick
All
trying to get Nick trying to get his followers up. Y'all add Nick, you heard him. Put him on the book.
right.
I ain't
Nick
mad at you. Nick
Norman.
sell promotion, huh?
Yeah, talk
Hey,
about some box.
Anybody ever told you you sound like Tracy Morgan a little bit?
Tracy
Oh
Morgan?
shit,
Yeah.
he
No,
did.
I ain't never get that.
Oh yeah, some of the words you be saying, yeah, that shit be tripping me out. You sound like Tracy
Cause he
Morgan a
got a
little
he
bit.
got a New York accent.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not
some of
the
the shit you
accent.
say,
It's the
you
old
sound like
head.
him a little bit.
It's the old head lingo.
Yeah, man,
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. Age,
what I
we
say that sounds like some shit he said with his
Like
simple
if
ass.
you
That's crazy.
a lot of shit. You be
like
sounding like him just a little bit. Like y'all could
like
be
if you say
related.
joke, like if you say Joker, like you know
Like,
how
this
old heads be
Joker.
like, yeah, that Joker,
Oh, okay,
that joke. So he
Yeah,
talking about
I
like
meant
the
to
he
ask
talking
you
about
that
the
shit before.
lingo.
Yeah, you sound Tracy Morgan a little bit.
Man, I ain't never heard that. I ain't never got that one. Nah, hell no.
19
Word.
G's, Chief.
So,
Hey, I'm about this shit. I gotta get in the bed too, man.
Yeah,
nah,
man,
All
me
right.
too,
I
man.
appreciate
Hey,
y'all boys,
I,
man. Welcome me, your boy to boxing, bro. It's
for
love.
sure,
Yeah, for sure.
for
You
sure.
good? You good, Key, man? You one of the homies, man. Word. It's nothing but love up here. You heard?
It's love.
Clipping down there quiet, just in the background. What he down there shooting motherfuckers? Clip be taking
No,
niggas' heads
Clip
off.
probably getting
I'm
high.
chilling.
Clip always getting high.
I'm chilling. Hey, yo.
Nigga, Clip probably stoned right now.
They said he's stoned.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Yo, we
What's
in the
up?
building,
Good
man.
morning.
I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man.
What's up?
Man,
GHB
appreciate
TV.
you, G.
All right, y'all boys.
All right.
GHB TV with another one. We slid through on the late night. You know what I mean? This was an unexpected live, but we are here. You know what I mean? Not everyone is going to like it, but you will learn to love it. If you are new here, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the situation. Put the notifications on. You know what I'm saying? Every time we jump on, it should let you know that we jumping on. Tonight was the StreamYard edition. You know what I mean? Sometimes we give them videos, sometimes we give them the regular live. Sunday dinner is what it is every Sunday, followed by the smoke show. So we be hopping on the jet because it might start off in Philly, then it might end in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Also, like my man 2 Cent said, the preferred method to donate to the channel is GregieCash, GREGIE Cash on Cash App. But guess what, y'all? I got Zelle now and I got Venmo because I realized a lot of my white friends they ask for Zelle or Venmo. So now I got that. Appreciate the love and support, man. Keep fucking with us, man. And we gonna keep fucking with y'all. We gonna keep trying to drop this heat. You hear me? I ain't lit. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? We had a good live though. We was talking. You know what I'm saying? It's never about no beef and shit and all that. We just like to have fun, man. That's all. Appreciate the love and support though. Honestly, man. Thank y'all. Get with me.